excited to be with you. How are we? Any sore heads in the house today? I hope not. If so, I'll try and talk a little bit quieter. Try and be a little bit quieter, because I know there's a gentleman just to my left who's suffering somewhat. I've totally outed you, Will. Where's Will? Well, I don't know where. Will? Where's? Yeah, I mean, Ribena gives you, you know, a bit of a headache, yeah. Doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Are you all right, or Kiora, or any of those apple ties? Yeah, that's what I enjoy a glass of apple ties. Did you have a good one, no, Wes? Yeah, it was really good. I hope everybody. Did you have a good one, yeah, Rajitha? I'm joined by the one and the only, the beautiful Rajitha. You look fabulous.
Thank you.
And were you partying last night?
My family was partying, not me. Well, I had to sleep early, unfortunately, but. I wanted to come here and wish everyone a very happy new year.
Yeah, oh bless you. Yeah, no, I was in bed very early. Yeah. I managed to stay up till about midnight and I was very quickly, right, see ya, you carry on partying, exactly. I'm off to bed. Yeah. I'm off to bed, happy to do that. But yeah, 2016, may it be filled with joy and happiness. Yeah, lots and lots and lots of smiles, of course. Now, New Year's resolutions. Anybody got any? Anybody got any resolutions? Have you got a resolution, Rajitha?
I was thinking of, one, but now I cannot remember.
There we go.
It just came and went.
That sounds like you're really committed to it.
Yeah, it was for, I think, because this morning when I was driving on the radio, it was about the New Year resolution. I was like, why haven't I got one? And it did come.
It'll come to you.
It'll
come to you. Yeah. I'd like to know what your New Year's resolutions are, if you've got any at all. You might be thinking, can I just share what my Tom was saying? Because one thing that, I mean, he's really into his gym and everything. He totally supports everybody that's into their fitness, etc. But he says, if I hear another person say New Year, new me. I'm like, don't be such a grump. Don't be such... It's a good time to start, isn't it? Clean slate and all that. It's a good time to start. Me, myself, I haven't really got one. I haven't got one other than just be happy. I think that's a good one to have, isn't it? Just be happy, that's the most important thing. Anyway, we've got so much to bring you, including your early bird. Now, I haven't seen these and I don't know how long. They are last in stock, so grab it whilst you can. I know these will be an entire sellout. It is one of my favourite gemstone, one which I think is really massively underestimated. Not by you jewellery makers, mind. You're getting two. I'm going to show you the one just so it shows you the full expanse. It's a graduated display, very Art Deco, of your howlite. So, look at that, stunning curved, beautiful shards. Would you call them shards? But graduated shards. I love these, don't you, Rajitha?
Oh, I love these ones. Every time they come on show, I have to have them because these mostly come in as part of the kit.
Yes.
But I don't think I've bought it in separately.
I've only seen these. I've only ever brought, trying to recall now, I think I've only ever brought these with abalone individually. Yes, and I think they actually sold out. Martha's saying last night you had the blue howlite. Did they sell out, Martha? Yeah, I thought so. And sometimes you had agate. So they're few and far between. And I think it's when they're on screen, they disappear within an instant, don't they? So definitely grab it whilst you can. You are getting the two pieces, and let me see if I can display both of those whilst also not distorting, I suppose, the wonderful expanse. I think these, on a pair of shepherd hooks earrings, yeah, perfect earrings on some memory wire. Oh, yeah. Stunning. If you multi-buy, you can get yourself a graduated neckline piece as well.
And if you've got other gemstones, just, if you space them out, then you can make a good necklace.
Absolutely, dot them in between maybe. Yeah, that would really work. Instantaneously, there are lots of you there. Howlite is a gemstone which brings you stunning matrix. So if you adore your turquoise, this is a gemstone which you're bound to love because you get lovely rivers of a very dusky, subtle grey. It's not a very dark grey. It's a subtle grey, isn't it? And I just think it breaks up that very stark white.
Is that it has that marbly effect, hasn't it?
It is like marble.
Yes,
I totally agree. Beautiful. Now, if you're new to us here at JewelleryMaker, it's a free phone telephone number. Dial that number below, 0800 644 655. Our call centre, by the way, have been here 24 hours all the way through the New Year's Eve. Can I just say Happy New Year to our call centre, everybody, from us here in the studio. Lovely to be working alongside you as always. They're amazing. Our call centre are amazing. You think how many times we inundate them through the course of a day. Lots of GIA trained members of the call centre as well, and also in our warehouse as well. Happy New Year to our warehouse, and Happy New Year to every single one of you. So if you're new to JewelleryMaker, free phone telephone number, or you can order online, of course, and there's just the one postage and packaging per day. Now, it is your early bird. Should be, apparently, genuine gemstones, £7.95. Martha says, let's do it on the nose price, Elle.
No way.
On the nose?
Is that for two?
On the nose, £5.
I know about Boxing Day sale. What is this sale called?
I know. I know. It's not. It's not. It's not a Boxing Day sale. New Year. Rajitha's saying it's like a Boxing Day sale.
It's like a new sale we have to come up with for New Year.
It looks like it. Certainly looks like we're in the sales. Look at that quantity, absolutely plummet. Hello to every single one of you. Tracy, Jill, Buckinghamshire, Zena, Carol and Madeline. I'm wondering how many are nursing sore heads this morning. I'm wondering who's got us on an app in bed going, oh. Or who's a little bit smug like most of us here in the studio, where you're going, yeah, I haven't got a hangover. I'm absolutely fine. I'm absolutely fine because I was driving last night. Who has got an amazing hangover remedy? Martha goes for the old golden arches as a hangover cure. Just one of those cheeseburgers. Really? What's your one? Amelia's is?
Anything with cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
And eggs.
And eggs mixed together?
No, well.
Like a cinnamon pancake?
Cinnamon pancake would be amazing.
Or raw eggs with cinnamon in it. That too. Oh, I don't know if I could stomach that. I don't know if I could stomach that. Zena, well done to you, buying 3. I've got Jill buying 2. I've got Pamela buying 2. Well done. Web bidders who've got it in your basket, do make sure you check out just down to the last 20, and that's not going to hang around because there are people on those phone lines as well. Moving on now, really, really excited. Yesterday, Mark Smith and the lovely Becky brought you the awards. Viewer Awards.
I missed that.
Did you miss it? You don't know what the top gemstone is then? For the past 5 years, it has been what?
Labradorite.
Sorry, 3 years. It's been your labradorite. Understandable, beautiful, phenomenal gemstone. Now, what is this year's gemstone of the year? As voted by yourselves, Tanzanite. Of course, it simply had to be the quality that we have here.
Oh, yeah.
Rajitha, it had to be. I was always saying it was going to be, I think, Martha, we had this conversation the other day, and you said Tanzanite, and I was like, oh, pearls, I've been pushing pearls as well. Were they second? Yeah, I'm not surprised by that, because the quality of those 2 gemstones that we've had here in stock at JewelleryMaker have just been off the chart.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you agree?
Oh, yes. And, well, today we will be coming out with a few more.
Wait till you see this. It's a long strand and it's shaded tanzanite, which means you're going to see not just those wonderful blues, you're going to see a real intensity of vanadium, which is triachrosm, meaning this gemstone, it's all thrombic in its crystal structure, so from different angles. So imagine that my hand is the gemstone, whatever shape or facet, whether it's a round, whether it's a rondelle, whether it's a concave cut, either or. So imagine my gemstone is the actual cut. So for those of you that know this, bear with me. So my hand is the gemstone. gemstone itself. For those of you that know this, bear with me for a second. So say I'm looking at it from this angle, I might see just intensities of blues, a very distinctive violet. Then if I just orientate it ever so slightly to a 45 degree or a 90 degree or a 60 degree or whatever it is, you'll see different displays of colour. That's because this gemstone is what we called pleochroic, and very highly pleochroic, and it's all down to the fact that its crystal structure is one of the most obscure, I suppose, quite elongated. So stunning, stunning triachroism, and the fact that our graphics actually demonstrate that this is shaded tanzanite is emphasising the amounts of pinks, the amounts of blues, the amounts of burgundies that you actually get as a secondary flash. Just insanely beautiful. Needless to say, I'm not surprised that you have voted this. Look at the pinks coming through. Can you see that secondary hue of pink? I'm not surprised in the least that you have voted this as your favourite gemstone. Like I said, the quality is just unprecedented that we've had here at JewelleryMaker, and obviously every single price tag that we bring on your screen is no reflection of the true value or worth. I mean, it's something we need to not be complacent about and constantly remind ourselves of. Something I most certainly do on a regular basis. Straight away we are down into single figures. It is a last in stock opportunity. Do grab it whilst you can if you're looking for high-end tanzanite. And whilst we here in the studios don't necessarily grade our tanzanite, I know you're very knowledgeable on what to look for. You know, the more intense those blues, the more valuable the tanzanite is, the rarer the tanzanite is as well. So you can use your own knowledge, lean on your own knowledge to actually put your own grading, because I'm absolutely certain that many will get it, you know, accurate. If you've been shopping with us for any length of time, you'll know what to look for. Down to the last 8 opportunities. If you've never seen graded tanzanite or don't know how to do it, basically you want that intensity of blue, and believe me, it's certainly got it here. John and Janet, very good morning to you and Happy New Year. Hello to you, Lillian in Warwickshire, Happy New Year to you. Hello to you, Barbara in Kent, Happy New Year, and congratulations. What a way to start 2016. Should be $47.95. Should be. Gemstone and new beginnings. New year, new beginnings. Not $47.95. Let's bring in your New Year price point. $39.95. Yeah, I love that. Maybe 2016 is the year that you first managed to acquire this gorgeous gemstone. Can you imagine? Can you imagine waking up this morning and going, yeah, I've just started 2016 with tanzanite, one of the rarest and most valued gemstones on the entire planet.
And such a beautiful one.
And such a beautiful one. Exactly, Rajitha.
I think it's mesmerising, the pinks coming out of the tanzanite,
yeah,
to be honest.
You can really see that depth of colour.
That's, is it called scintillating? You know, that it's a sparkle, it's a soft sparkle.
Yeah, beautiful lustre across the surface of those, and yeah, real warmth, the secondary hue of pink coming through, and believe me, that's what we do look for. Don't forget, we are worldwide, and we have got a worldwide text message from Bertha in Colorado. Happy New Year, Elena, Rajitha and team. Welcome to New Year. Just 1 hour ago, so to bed soon, resolved to get stash organised and make more jewellery. Oh, your resolution, is that what it is? Bertha, oh, you're in full party swing then, my lovely, aren't you? Full party swing, good work. Happy New Year to you. Louise in Warwickshire, hello to you, my darling. Just want to say Happy New Year to all at JM. Bless you all for being up so early this morning, and a little smiley face. Do you know what? It's not a chore. It really isn't a chore. While my alarm went off this morning, I will admit, I did press snooze quite a few times. But we're here, and it's not a chore. Happy New Year to you, Louise. Brenda in Essex, make the most of every day as life is precious. It certainly is. Happy New Year to all at JM. Brenda, do you know what? That is so lovely. I totally agree. Appreciate. We've got to be appreciative, haven't we? And that's something that we're all, you know, I'm certainly guilty of not recognising just how lucky we are on a daily basis.
It's
anyway,
so true, isn't it?
It is. We do. With everything that's going on all around the world, without getting too deep and heavy, you know, we are very, very fortunate, aren't we? Very fortunate. There's roofs over our head, we've got food in our bellies. Have you got a roof that no longer leaks now, Martha? Fabulous. Did it literally drip on your head in the middle of the night? That's not cool, is it? And she's saying, on her head, not her partner's. Couldn't you swap sides of the bed? Oh, he wasn't prepared. Well, I tell you what, it's not very gentlemanly of him, is it? Not very gentlemanly at all. Oh, this is beaut. Beaut. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, I love, love, love this. Now, we have got a very beautiful kit coming up with the lovely Rajitha with your sterling silver. And if you love working with sterling silver, you'll adore this glass. If you want to invest in as much of the precious metal as possible, then this is the class for you, because I do think this is the most heavyweight, substantial sterling silver class that we actually stock here at JewelleryMaker. It is absolutely stunning, and it's got an ever so slight curve. I'll show you the one side first, and then I'll show you the other, and I'll obviously show you how it attaches together. They're stunning, absolutely stunning, and of course stamped with your 925. There we go. So I think you can pretty much work it out. This loops onto there like so, and you have got a breathtaking clasp. If I turn it like this, you can see all of your workings, or your ends can actually be slotted into there. A lot of cord will go in there, like your kumihimo, or your macrame, or any of your beading. You can use your E6000. Have you seen this before, Rajitha? It's lovely, isn't it?
I've seen it once on screen. It is, because it's so substantial, isn't it? And
yeah, there's a lot of sterling silver here.
perfect for well, unisex jewelry, isn't it? Especially men, they would love to have it a flat cord.
Yeah.
Just simple black.
Really
black
lovely
cord,
and striking. That, like you said, yeah, very masculine and simple at the same time. You can see just how substantial it is. I mean, if I turn, it's difficult for me to hold both sides and show you all the way around. I mean, look how much 925 sterling silver is there, and if I go around this side, you can see the actual 925 stamp as well. So it is substantial, certainly one of our most luxurious, and they literally slot together. The T-bar goes into the curved hook, I suppose. And when I first saw this, I'd never seen a class previously like it before. It is more of, you know, an investment strand, an investment class rather. It's when you've made, you know, a luxurious high-end piece, maybe with your tanzanite or some amazing pearls, or some more, you know, investable gemstones, then you want that to be obviously translated with the clasp and the sterling silver findings themselves. So it fits together absolutely, absolutely beautiful. And when you do actually get this home, bear with me, I'm all fingers and thumbs today. There we go. Just hold it like this. When you do actually get this home, you can really feel that quality. It's just beautiful. You can see, just twist this one round and twist it like that. Of course, you know, you've got some fabulous designs coming up, Rajitha, and I notice you've done some which are quite heavyweight, so maybe you'll be looking for a more substantial class. This would support those, wouldn't it?
Oh yes, definitely, definitely.
So beautiful.
Especially with the first kit. We've got Eslon cord and,
yeah,
you know,
Eslon
micro macrame with pearls, with that cord end. Amazing it will look.
It really, really, really would. Christine and Valerie, well done to you, new buyers. Congratulations. Let's bring that price tag in for you, shall we? $12.95. Now, next time that we go to a high-end jeweller's, because it would need to be a high-end jeweller's, just take into consideration, you know, just how substantial and the gram weight that will be behind this. Just take into consideration what sort of price points your average jewellers will be bringing it to you at. Obviously, I think we're bringing this at sort of wholesale prices right now. Precious, rare, beautiful 925 sterling silver. And we're not restricting you at all. If you think that because we're in the sales and it's January that you're only allowed to buy one, you'd be mistaken. You can buy as many as you want. Stock permitting, obviously. If you want to buy 10 of these, buy 10 of these, because I can't guarantee that these are going to be available in a couple of weeks' time. We've got a text message coming through from Laura. Hello to you, Laura. Elle, I'm very excited to hear your announcement. Do you know what? It's coming up at 9 o'clock. Laura, it's coming up at 9 o'clock. Ah, and bless you. That's really, thank you for sharing your excitement, my darling. Yeah, 9 o'clock. There's a little bit of excitement. Rajitha, do you know about this? No. No? Bit of an announcement coming at 9 a.m. Hold on to your hats. Hold on to your hats. Happy New Year, everybody. Now, let's step over to the gorgeous Rajitha. It is called Bridal... Is it suite, did you say? Yeah, well, it is a bridal suite, isn't it? Most definitely. It's like a honeymoon suite. It's what you'd imagine if you go into sort of a big 5-star hotel, and the bridal suite tends to be the most beautiful, doesn't it? Well, this is one of the most beautiful. Let me grab my iPad as well so I know exactly what's there's a lot in here, so I need to take this with me. You imagine that the bridal suite would be the most luxurious, and rightly so. Well, this is one of those. This is one of the most luxurious kits that I certainly have ever seen, and has so many different components. Now, the fact that my tablet has got lists and lists and lists of components speaks volumes.
I opened the kit and I was like, wow, pearls, you know, bridal was coming, and then sterling silver findings.
Yes.
Not just findings.
No.
There are 2 special, you know,
Additions.
Three special editions.
3 special
to it.
editions.
Then pearls, 1 pearl, 2, 3, 4. Keep going.
I know. It is
5 pearl strands, all of them beautiful.
Rajitha, it's like all our Christmases coming at once, isn't it?
I know.
This to me, this
Oh,
I have to stop here.
Yes.
Wait till you see this, everybody. It's going to be, you're going to love it. Now, not only is it one of the most high-end class, and probably, you know, on the back of what you've just seen, the fact this. It has got a gemstone set within. It's never been on your screen previously on its own before. Did I say that right? Yeah, never been available individually before. It is a 6mm faceted labradorite gemstone, but of exemplary quality. There's 3/4 of a carat within. Stunning pinks, totally and utterly natural. The amount of play of colour that you get from this box clasp is just beautiful. And I think all you'd need is just a sterling silver chain, added this, and you've got a stunning piece of jewellery.
And you have this chain as well.
Yeah, and we have the chain. Exactly, Rajitha, yeah. So it's all coming your way. Look at the amount of labradescence that's coming through. Rare to actually have round, brilliant cut. Labradorite like so. Very, very, very rare. And look how that table facet shows you that beautiful glimmers of greenish blue, sort of a turquoisey hue. But one thing you'll notice when you get this home is the amount of pinks that are actually in here. It's not coming across on your screen as well as it is here. There it is, there we go. The flashes of pinks that come through, just a warm, wonderful blush. All of that sterling silver, turn it round like so, all of that sterling silver within, and it's what we call a box clasp or a tongue and groove clasp. It kind of works the same way as a door wedge would do, and it is without shadow of a doubt high-end luxury. This measures 15 by 9mm, so it's a really substantial, beautiful decorative feature to any piece, any pendant, any bracelet, whatever you choose. Obviously 925 stamped as well. But we're not just done with that. We bring you that gorgeous clasp. Then you've also got some of the most elegant colours of your Eslon. There's 70 metres and they're the 0.4mm gauge. It's a beautiful silver, but it's kind of like a bluish silver.
That's right.
It's called Pearl. Yeah, I can see that. It's kind of got a sort of Tahitian...
What
kind of
is that
Tahitian
one
hue.
called pearl? What is this one called?
This is
then?
just white, a plain white,
I
but yeah, this is
see.
the pearl one. It's lovely, isn't it?
Because it has that pearlescent. It's
Yes.
got that shine to
It
it,
has.
hasn't it? Yes.
Yeah, that's what's wonderful about Eslon, don't you think? Is that it's just how you can feel the luxury, but you can see the luxury as well, can't you? Then you also get all of your standard threading pack, your beading thread, your monofilament, and also your clear elastic. Then we bring you solid 925 sterling silver findings. Check this out. You've got 8 inches in your bracelet, or whatever it is you want to transform that into. I'm just thinking, take that box link that I showed you earlier on, add it onto the 925 chain, and then you've got a stunning piece of jewellery straight away. And how long would that take, Rajitha? Seconds?
Well, because it will be a high-end piece. You know, you'll take some time to kind of make sure even when you're connecting, it's neat.
Yeah.
So yeah, take 2 minutes, 2 to 5 minutes. You know, depending. If you want to add a gemstone to it as well, just one gemstone. will
Be lovely,
fine.
wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Really lovely. And I know there's lots of big designer brands that you are doing exactly that, really, in terms of its design. But wait, we're still not done on your sterling silver.
No.
Not only have you got all of those lovely findings, including your shepherd hooks, your toggle clasp, your crimp beads, your crimp covers, your oval jump rings.
Can
And if
you
I just
see
quickly
that?
pick
Those
those
jump
up,
rings?
yeah, they're
so
lovely, aren't
pretty.
they?
Yes.
They're a really lovely shape, and they can help with actually having pieces fall correctly, can't they?
Yeah.
So there is not only beauty but also a real positive behind them.
The purpose of it.
Yeah,
I'm just trying
absolutely.
to think where. Yeah, I have used it in one of. Yeah, I must.
You've used it in your,
it is
in your
bracelet,
earrings.
so you can
You've
see,
used them in the earrings. I can see
and
that.
the bracelet as well, so you know why you need that the leaf shape.
Absolutely
Or
amazing.
pear-shaped, rather.
We're still not done though. I've still got so much more to bring you. I need to get a bit of a wriggle on, don't I? How about not one but two stunning, complete sterling silver chains? You know, like I said, you don't need to do anything to these. You don't need to add clasps. We normally sell these on average for about what, £6.95, £7.95? For solid sterling silver, beautiful, with your extension chain. That's an incredible deal. Now, Martha was over in India with her friend. Was it he or she? He, and he bought a sterling silver chain for £9. And Martha actually said to the chap on the market in India, we sell them cheaper in England on a shopping channel. You should have just gotten one, really. Yeah. Oh, we wanted it there and then. Impatience then, was it? So you're getting two beautiful sterling silver chains. I'll leave those there because we're going to bring in now all of those stunning pearls that Rajitha was talking about. Not one, not two, not three, not four, 5 high-end, big, substantial pearls. We're not talking teeny, weeny ones. Big pearls. Where do we start? Where do we start?
The chunkiest one.
I think the one in the middle as well. Yeah.
You know, that's my favourite one.
Is that your favourite?
Yeah, that's the Baroque
yes,
one.
it's a long strand, Rajitha, as well, isn't it? There's a lot of pearls on there. These are the most organic in terms of their shape. There's lots of beauty. There is a heart. Who can see the love heart in the actual pearls? I definitely have to turn that into a heart charm, wouldn't you? These are the most sort of rustic looking, wonderful organic shapes, an amazing reflective abundance of pearlescence. Strand number one. Now let's bring you some more oval shapes, more like sort of drums, I guess. All genuine cultured pearls. Again, crisp, white, beautiful, beautiful colour, and high-end pearlescence. These are more of a sort of barrel shape, so there's a really elongated shape to them. I love it when you can actually see the sort of lines and rivets of the. It shows that they are genuine gemstones, don't they?
Yes, it's their feature, isn't it? And you can always tell a story about it. What do those rings mean?
Absolutely. I need to pick up the pace because honestly I'm dawdling a little bit this morning. Sorry, I'm getting excited by the pearls. Then we've got these beautiful silver. They're a little bit more teardropped, so I love those. Notice how we've deliberately put all the different shapes in here. Stick to the silver, and let's bring you a slightly different shade, but a stunning. That, you know, they're not seed pearls. These are big sizes, aren't they? Again, these are more of your oval shape. And last but by no means least, we're going to bring in some really substantial cultured pearls. I mean, how beautiful. Don't forget you've got all of that sterling silver underneath as well. All of the sterling silver that's in that box clasp, all the sterling silver that's in your findings. You've got all of that Eslon, 70 metres of your Eslon thread, and of course your beading thread. Your bridal suite is a high-end boutique kit. It should be, if you were to buy them separately on our website, £76.90. Very good. For 5 strands of pearls, we're going to bring you over £30 saving. £44.95.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean that's less than £10 for each of those pearls.
Exactly, and the rest of the things you get for free.
Yeah.
Forget about the chain.
Well, yeah, the 2 chains
clasp.
that you've got here, the clasp. I mean, I was saying to Martha this morning, I'd be more than comfortable with paying £30 for that labradorite clasp. More than comfortable. That's an incredible deal. Imagine just restranding some of those pearls and just inserting one of those your beautiful labradorite box clasp. Look how high end it is.
Oh, look at that.
It looks amazing, doesn't
It's
it?
like you put your hand in a treasure box.
Yeah, it
you know,
really does. It really does. Like you've delved into a treasure chest found at the bottom of the sea.
Yeah.
I totally agree with that, Rajitha. And this is high end, so there's a lot of precious metal invested in here as well.
So much,
Good morning, Sheila, County Down, Joanne, Charmaine, Kathy, Devon. You buyers already making confirmations. You're not alone. There's lots of you in the process. I've also speaking to our call centre. Charmaine, did you say? Straight away, you were there. The pearls are beauties. Can't wait to get my kit home. Love, love, love.
lovely.
Oh, do you know, it looks stunning on your screens, but Rajitha, it's not an underestimate. It's not an I can't say the word. Understatement to say that this is one of the most beautiful kits.
It's one of the exactly. That's what I was saying. You know, I looked at it. I haven't worked with a pearl kit before. A bridal kit before, but you know, I think it's the gemstones. I was like, oh my god, because beautiful gemstones and the luster in them. I think every pearl strand has got its own feature.
I totally agree.
I've tried to use almost all of the you know, different varieties and different pieces, you know, just so that...
and you were saying earlier on, Rajitha, that, you know, because they are so luxurious, you would invest a lot of time in, and that's the conversation that we had this morning was, you were saying, well, I haven't made 7, 8, 10 pieces because you've invested a lot of time into the actual designs that you've made, and rightly so, because like you say, it's precious metal, quality pearls. So you know, I totally endorse the fact. There's fewer pieces, but they're very you know, involved pieces.
You can see I've used it only sparingly, and I've got so much left.
Yes.
But I can sell one of the pieces for the price of you know,
the entire
kit.
kit. Yeah, I bet.
Yes.
I bet. I mean, how stunning is this? I've never seen crochet actually made like this before, which is kind of like they're almost like conch shells.
They are. Yeah, I was supposed to make them as flowers, but then I knew I won't have time to make like 4 or 5 flowers, and I thought, okay, how about making it like this? You can always make them a close, you know, like, I don't know if you've got like 10, 12 petals, it becomes a flower.
Oh, amazing. I didn't know that you could actually do that with crochet.
Oh, crochet, I mean, you can do anything with crochet, any design, any lace you come up with, you know, you can always...
Well, you can. You can. But you are going to teach us how to do that very piece, aren't you?
I thought I'll show that pattern, how to...
So if you're thinking, wow, I'd love to make this very creation, then eyes forward, because Rajitha's going to talk us through. Well done to every single one of you, lots of you there.
Yeah,
and you were saying you've used the pearls very sparingly.
Really sparingly, and I think because it had Eslon, I really wanted to give my crochet a go, and so that took time as well. It does take a bit of time if you want to, you know, bring it out quite neat, because I wanted it to be, you know, not rushed up piece, because it's like a bridal piece. So, and I thought, you know, I'll make it neat and, you know, spend some time doing that. But yeah, you know, I can show you.
Ollie is saying to us, Rajitha, and he said, if you work this out, if you break it down, if you were to, it's £9 approximately per strand of pearls, and everything else is for free. So 2 chains of sterling silver, that amazing labradorite box clasp, all of the sterling silver findings and your Eslon.
Yeah. You would sell this earring for more than that.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Well, more than £9. Like if you're taking just per piece,
hope
you
so.
know, £15, you can easily charge them.
It's so elegant.
What have I used? I've only used crimp bead cover, just single pearls for each, and the chain
and the shepherd hooks.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, it's all part of the kit anyway. So.
There we are. They're beautiful. Really elongate the neckline. Yeah. Anyway, so
I was showing you these are.
That's everything you've got left. Lots and lots and lots there. Good. Okay, I'm really excited about this, Rajitha.
Okay, so I'm going to show you a crochet, technique. I think it has been demoed before. I'll try to do it with a thicker cord rather than the S-Lon cord because it won't show up much on the
Yes,
screen.
because we've got a whiteboard, obviously,
Yes.
so we try and do it against them.
Please can I have
You
necklace
can.
so
Let
that
me
I
bring
can-
that over for
I'll
you.
explain what I am doing. Like I said earlier, I was planning to make a flower, but then because of lack of time, I thought I'll do this. But you can, what I have done is, if you consider this as a petal, this level has got 2 petals. This has got 3. This has
So it is ever so slightly graduated. Can you
4.
see that?
Yeah, this it's. I think it's taking that natural curve. That is
Yeah.
why you feel that it's,
So
it's
this
kind
one's
of
got
graduating. It's the same size actually.
2, 3. Is that right? 4,
4.
5.
Yes.
Love it. You can see it if I turn it like so. Beautiful graduation there.
So I can show you how to make the 1 petal, and then once you know how to do that, you can add as many petals
Okay,
as
lovely.
you like. There are different ways of holding the cord. I know many hold it with this little finger and then bring it over index finger, but I've been doing crocheting for ages, long, I think. I can't
You've
even
probably
remember.
got your own technique. It's like
yeah.
it's like handwriting, isn't it? Some
It
people hold
is.
their pen a bit differently than
Exactly.
others.
So I kind of do that.
You loop it round.
I
okay.
loop it round, not just one loop, because this gives me that tension. Now I know that it's not loose, and once I've come out of the loop, I do it again. So
Looping it round.
I'm just looping it around. But yeah, you may use, however you're comfortable with. It's just about, that tension that you need to keep with the thread, so that it comes, you get a uniform, is it braid or pattern? Or,
Yeah, pattern I
Yeah.
would say, because they do look like shells to me.
Yes, so first thing is you need to have the first knot. For that, you just twist the crochet a needle, just
Towards
I'll do
you.
it again. Yeah, towards you, and you make you bring
Through the
make one loop
centre.
through the center. So you've got one.
The first loop.
That's the first one. So like so, you need to make about 10 for that petal. I think I made 10. Not 10. I think I made 11. So let me see how many I've got. You can always count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
10.
And 10, and then I do one extra because I know I'm going to come back, so it's just
Uh-huh.
for the turn. Then what we do is, if you have a look at the leaf, it is graduated from here. Should I keep it flat or?
I think because it
Yes.
won't see with
Yeah,
the
that's
white,
right.
so we'll have to keep it by
Yeah,
here.
so it's this length that gets graduated, that increases. So I start with, if I say 2, like for example 2 millimeter, this is like 3 millimeters, then 4 millimeters, like so.
Yeah.
So to replicate that at the graduation, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the next available loop. So skipping the one that it comes with, I'm going to the, if this is 1, I'm going to number 2
And loop
without taking the extra loop. I'm just putting it in there, taking it out, and you can see, so I'm making a level of 2 knots in there. So, and I bring the cord through the 2.
Can we show that a little bit slower, just
Yeah, I
so,
will
so
show-
I
do
know
it
it's, I
once
know it's
again.
hard to demonstrate crochet slowly.
I'll do it once again.
So
I'm using the same loop, or I can take it out. I'll show you. Okay, this is where I was.
okay, so starting from the
So
turn.
I'm leaving this one. I'm going inside 2. So I go inside 2. Take
Hook your
hook the thread through it, bring it through that second one. Now we've got 2 of these. It was only 1 in the beginning.
yeah.
I need to make it 2, so I put it in and I bring this out, and I've got 2 now,
Yes.
and I'm going to, I need to make this 1 now. Not to make it 1, take this through the cord and bring it through both, which is the first and the second. So what I've done is, it was initially 1, I made it 2, and then now it is back to 1.
Okay.
I'm going to do the same again. I need 2 of these in this same hole. So I'm putting it again.
Through the center.
So if I repeat the same thing, I've got 1, I need to make it 2. So through in, bringing the cord out, that makes it 2. Now I need to make these 2 into 1. So I take the hook.
The one out and pull it through.
Pull it through.
Ah, okay. Yes, now I can see the repetition coming now.
Yeah. So this, what I'll do the same once again, but
Through
on
the center.
next one, which is on the number 3 loop.
Number 3.
So through the center, hook the cord, bring it out. It's 2 now, and 2 becomes 1 if I bring it through both the loops.
Beautiful.
Yep. So I've got 2 levels. So we've gone through 2 loops now. Now when I go to the 3rd loop, I need to make it slightly more wider. For that, I am going to take this through, I'm going to hook the cord first and then putting it through.
Okay.
And then taking it out, simply because I need to make it go 3 levels up now.
Okay,
Because
why?
I'm graduating.
Oh, this is where the graduation is. I
because
see what you mean.
I need to increase it.
So you're increasing in size.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now I take this and I bring it out through all 3.
Lovely.
Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing and in the same loop, like I did in the earlier case. So, sorry, I take one. This makes it 1, 2, and the 3rd one will come like so. And I'll make this 3 into 1 now.
Pulling it through.
Pulling it through all 3. There you go.
If you are a crocheter, I'd imagine you're probably picking this up instantaneously. Yes. I've got no problem saying I am rubbish at all things knitting, crochet, but you demo very, very clearly. Michaela's got a message in and a great idea, so we hear. I can't wait to see this. Michaela's saying, hello to you in Cornwall, by the way, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to all. Would love to see Rajitha and Jewel team up for a crochet DVD. Do you know what? I think that's an amazing idea, because if there's one person here in the studio that needs a DVD, it's me. My mum loves knitting and things like that, and I'm useless at it.
No, I think it's just I think there's always a basic step.
Yeah.
For be it knitting or crocheting. Once
So
you know the basic thing.
Is this more advanced?
No, this is.
It's just me.
It's about getting used to taking the cord in.
Okay.
It's like you can see, that was the first we did, was the easiest one. The very common one is like we made these 3 by just like we did earlier. There's another way of bringing 3. Is you take that in there. So we've got 3, and now in order to make it 1, earlier I went 3 to 1.
Yeah.
And this time, what I'm going to do is, I'll make 3 into 2, and then the 2 into 1.
Yeah, yeah.
So, which means it's giving me another level.
You can visually see it, can't you, progressing?
Exactly.
And one thing Martha said, gosh, it develops really quickly.
It does, yeah. Well, I think because it's a thicker cord, you can see it. But with Eslon, it's about neatness.
Yes.
You need to make it neat,
Yes.
otherwise it'll show up.
So Eslon's a lot finer. I mean, that's like I say 0.4 gauge. But what other threads could you use for crochet? Could you use zari?
Yeah,
hemp?
zari. I've done it with
Wax
zari.
cord?
Yes, well, this is wax cord actually.
Oh,
what
there we
I'm
are.
using it.
There we go.
So for the class that you showed, for Jen's piece, you can actually do a flat ribbon with black cord using crochet, and then perfect.
Beautiful. How do we attach the gemstones? Because then on this piece you've got gemstones attached to your I'm going to call them shells. They look like conch shells to me. They remind me of the Caribbean.
Oh, well, it relates to the second kit then. Well, not Caribbean, the shells.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, love it. How do we attach those?
There's what I have done is I've finished the whole piece, crochet piece, and then I attach the gemstones separately by just putting them through the head.
Onto little rosary links?
Yes, and then you will find lots of gaps and crevices in these crochet pieces. You can just
thread
pick
it through.
any one you want. There's a proper way of using adding gemstones to crochet pieces. That is, you thread them first, and then you incorporate it into your designs.
Okay, lovely.
So in that case, we need to consider that the drill holes are large enough for the cords to go through.
Fabulous. So you would just literally progress this and then go back the other way?
Yes, so this is like 3, 2, 1. Like I made 3 into 2, and now I'm going 2 into 1. Can you see it's building, the size building up? Next one, in order to make 4, it will be a very slight variation. Rather than catching it once, I'm going to catch it twice, and then I'm going to put it through. So this gives me 4. 4 will be made into 3, and then 3 into 2, and then 2 into 1. So this is how it is. Can you see that? 2, 3, 4 levels. So likewise, I think I went up to 5 levels. 5
that
different
was the
levels.
biggest that you went?
Yes, with each one going 3 times. So you can see it was, I don't know, altogether how many?
Oh, I tell you what,
12
Rajitha,
12 times.
A lot of love for your crochet.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of demand. So Laura in Cheshire, please do a crochet DVD.
Oh.
Please do a crochet DVD, Rajitha. I know. I've never seen anything. This kind of piece, I didn't even know that was possible with crochet.
It's the best thing to do is, if you see a lace, you can think about, you look at it, and you can always bring up, if not exactly the same, but you can get the pattern. Like I've got 3 different patterns done in this kit itself.
Fabulous. Obviously, photos will be uploaded to Facebook as well. And Rajitha is back at 10 o'clock. Well, she's not going anywhere, but we're going to be back with you at 10 o'clock. So what have you got at 10 o'clock?
Ocean.
It's a big polymer clay kit.
Yes.
I'm beautiful. In my I have seen the mermaid. In my bathroom, I've actually got 2 wonderful pieces of corals, which was gifted to me, and it is. I have been told that it is ethically sourced, but it's exact colours that you've got in your necklace, so it's stunning. We'll be back with Rajitha shortly. Sorry to rush you, but we've got much more to squeeze in, including. Thank you, my gorgeous girl. Isn't she lovely? I'll be back with you in a second. And I'm loving the outfit, Rajitha, as well.
Oh, thank you.
You're rocking the mustard, and I'm rocking the khaki today.
I know.
It's like we phoned one another, isn't it?
Exactly. And doesn't it go well
And
with the
you
background?
match the balloons. You do.
You too. It goes so well.
Now, Martha has just said that the mustard and the khaki is reminding you of cheeseburgers and pickles. I'm not sure that's a compliment, Rajitha. You've just got burgers on your mind, haven't you, Martha? You desperate for a burger or something? Who loves pickles? I could literally eat a jar of gherkins.
Oh yeah. I've heard people say, how can you eat gherkins? I said, no, give me a jar, I'll show you.
It comes from my mum, My mum will eat like anything pickled. I draw the line at pickled eggs. I'm not really into pickled eggs.
I haven't tried.
Oh, yeah, they are a bit springy, aren't they?
Not sure about onions.
It's the breaking through the first bit.
Oh, I haven't tried it.
Have you not tried a pickled egg? No, I got to be honest, you're not missing out there, Rajitha.
Onions?
It's a very British thing. If you have like sort of fish and chips, it used to be the sort of tradition dinner that you had a pickled egg with it.
No.
Or a pint of stout and a pickled egg. Oh dear, there's a combination. What? At the anyway, sorry. These are low stock. Get started with jewellery making. We are starting with your bead mat. Essential. You don't realise how essential these are until you start jewellery making, and then you start losing your gemstones, because of course they don't stay stationary. They do have, especially if you're working with plain rounds, they do tend to roll somewhat. So this beautiful bundle comes with our bead mat. It's a lovely foamy material, so you can just lay it across anything, maybe an existing, this has been rolled up somewhat. You can lay it across a household tray or a table. You've got all of your beading thread here, including that gorgeous gold. So we're talking about sort of mustardy tones. Very on trend at the moment. I treated myself to a new handbag the other day, and it's this sort of colour. And a lot of comments about it. Mustard is very on trend at the moment, isn't it? It's a good colour. I think it really suits a lot of people. So I'm thinking the jewellery would be wonderful with that as well. And then, of course, you want some gemstones to get started with us here at Jewellery Maker. Don't forget, you get your free DVD, and you get your free booklet, and you've got open access to all of our tuition on the website, and also on, of course, YouTube. You also get a findings pack, because we're not even done. Your champagne pearls, these are your Baroque pearls, and all of these beautiful findings. Now, those of you that are thinking of getting into this wonderful hobby, believe me, it becomes very, very, very addictive. There's 90 pieces of findings that are included, and they are a must. For anybody that's jewellery making, you need your findings. You can't really make jewellery. It's like trying to knit without needles, basically, isn't it?
I carry a bunch of like the findings kits with me. Even when I came here, you can see in my bag I've got like 4 or 5,
Are they always
findings packed in there.
Are they always in your bag?
Yes, because you never know when you need, and
Absolutely.
when you need it, you can't find it. So you just carry with you every time.
100%. And even here in the studios, and Rajitha, I'm not surprised that you bring them here into the studio, because even here in the studios, we are looking for findings on a regular basis, because they are without shadow of a doubt probably the most essential component when it comes to making your jewellery. If you think about it, you can't make a pair of earrings without a specific class to go through the actual ear. You can't make a sort of a wrap loop like you saw there in Rajitha's crochet design without the head pins or without wire. They are essential. But gemstones, your actual threading, what am I talking about? Threading pack, your findings, and also the bead mat. Get started with us here at Jewellery Maker. New year, new hobby, £9.95. Now hang on a minute. I'm sure you'd pay that for the findings alone. Or the pearls alone. Or the beading mat alone. Wait, normally our findings packs are £7 individually. New year, new hobby. And those of you that think, oh, does that exclude me because I've been with Jewellery Maker for a long time? Of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't exclude you. I would generally pay that for the pearls on their own.
I love this. I think I'll go for the pearls, and just for the pearls I can have it.
Yeah, and maybe if you keep all the findings as a Jewellery Maker, you need those.
Yes.
But if you're thinking, I've already got a bead mat.
No. I don't think you'll ever...
You're always going to need another, aren't you?
Yes, you do.
They are very practical. This bundle is very, very practical. Whilst beautiful, it's also very, very, very practical. And, I'm guessing this is at least, gosh, I'm not just talking half price. It's got to be more than that, surely. Because you would expect a pearl strand of this calibre and this quality and this size. They are significant sized pearls. You would expect to be paying surely a double figure for genuine cultured pearls. Anywhere else, I know of a certain jeweller local to me, and I popped into town just briefly yesterday. I was running around like a headless chicken, because as ridiculous as it is, and as dizzy, no surprise that I am very dizzy, but my boyfriend Tom was talking about, New Year, so we're going to see Gemma and Ross, and tomorrow, and I was like, it's not tomorrow. He was like, this was obviously on, yes it is tomorrow, Alice, New Year's Eve tomorrow, and I was like, is it really? How did it creep up on me? I was like, oh my God, I've got so much to do. So I was running around in town anyway, in a local shopping centre, and I saw genuine pearls, granted, they were genuine pearls in a local jeweller. They were Baroque shaped like this, about the same size, shall we say, in sterling silver, £45. And I actually thought that's actually quite a reasonable price for genuine pearls actually on the high street. Knowing what I know, you know, everything that I know about pearls, and knowing that and having previously sold pearls for many years, that's actually a really good price. Really good price. Let's bring in you some more bundles, because we have got time. Double trouble. Oh, we're talking luxury here. We're talking luxury. Now, I'm not going anywhere. I'm with you till 1 o'clock, and I hope you'll stay with me. We've got the lovely Hannah. Hannah joining on the mid-show, and then you've got Ali on the late show. So, Ali, bless her, I tell you what, all the way up to Scotland, all the way back. Over Christmas. Oh, that's some drive, that. Some drive. Right. Beautiful quality. These are our very... Let me move my cup out the way. That's spoiling the view, isn't it, somewhat? Sorry about that. Spoiling the view somewhat. These are a beautiful, luxurious black leather. You can see the quality. Sorry, leather, what am I talking about? They're velvet. If I spin one round as well, can you actually see this here? There is a slight sort of elasticated loop. Can you see that? There we go. A slight elasticated loop. That is so that your pieces will actually can thread through the centre of this, and you can hold, not only sort of make it secure, but also demonstrate it and display it at the exact length that you want. Double trouble. So usually they're sold individually. Should be £17.90. Never mind that. I used to pay that for one of these at a wholesale price when I had my jewellery industry. It wasn't quite an industry. It was a very small business. But £11.95 for both of those. Absolutely stunning. If you are selling your jewellery or thinking about it, or maybe want to start making pieces for family and friends, you know, it's really lovely that you should be proud of your pieces. And I've seen the pictures that you send in to us here at JewelleryMaker on the Wall of Fame. You know, we never actually take a picture of our guest designers' pieces of jewellery without them being on busts, just because it's respectful to the design, the amount of time that you have invested in them as well. So they are invaluable, and it's professionalism as well. Beautiful quality. These are probably some of the most luxurious bust displays that you can buy, and they're in all of the high-end jewellers. Make sure you make those confirmations. Now, we have got so much more to bring you, including more inspiration from the beautiful Rajitha, and you'll love her design. Don't forget, there might be a little bit of an announcement coming up as well, so don't go anywhere, because I'll be back after this.
Did you know that if you go to JewelleryMaker.com and sign up to our mailing list, then you'll receive 10% off your first order with us. We'll also keep you updated with special offers, theme shows, program guides and Jewellery Maker tutorials. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Here at Jewellery Maker, we love seeing your jewellery creations, learning about your inspiration and reading your blogs. If you write your own craft or jewellery blog, then we'd love to hear from you. Simply tweet us at jewellery_maker UK with your blog link and we'll be in touch.
Did you know that the Jewellery Maker phone number is free from a UK landline? Now you can spend those extra pennies on more shopping.
We here at Jewellery Maker love to hear your feedback. So working in conjunction with FIFO, a global ratings and reviews provider, when you purchase a product from JM, you'll receive an email asking you to rate our service and our products. This helps us to bring you excellent customer service and ensure we're bringing you value for money and high quality goods. Have your say with Jewellery Maker FIFO reviews.
If you have a question or a query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Did you know that no matter how many times you purchase with Jewellery Maker in the same day, you'll only be charged one postage and packaging fee?
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from JewelleryMaker. JewelleryMaker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Do you want to tell everyone about the great purchase you've made from JewelleryMaker? Do you want to shout about the great service you've received? Then why not download the JewelleryMaker's Viewer's Voice app, available for iPhone or Android, and record a video that could be played on JewelleryMaker. Simply search JewelleryMaker Viewer's Voice in the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store and download our Viewer's Voice app straight to your phone or tablet. You can record as many videos as you like and send them straight to us here at JewelleryMaker. All you have to do is then carry on watching us as usual and wait for your video to be played. Download the JM Viewer's Voice app and you could be the next face we see here on JewelleryMaker.
Welcome back, everybody. Happy New Year 2016. Did everyone have a good one? I hope so. I hope so. If you're nursing ahead, I'll try and talk a little bit quieter, but then, you know, this is me. I don't really generally talk quietly, so I hope you feel better soon. And it was worth it. I'm sure it was. And may 2016 be one of the best years ever. Now, JewelleryMaker friends, my lovely, nearest and dearest, I've been with you for 3 years now, so I would hope that you would well, think of me as part of the JewelleryMaker family. I certainly feel like that, and I've met lots and lots of friends since I've been here at JewelleryMaker. Now, don't worry, gosh, I've just realised I sound like I'm leaving. I'm not leaving, I'm not going anywhere. I've only just come back, haven't I? Anyway, a little bit of announcement, and that little announcement, which I know some of you have already spotted, some of you have already guessed, through coming here, maybe seeing me on the studio, or even maybe, I don't know, asking a few questions. Some of you, like the lovely Jenny Cleary, have got an eye for it. The little announcement is there's going to be another JM baby coming in July this year. So Tom and I are really, really pleased to announce that. Very, very excited. So July this year. So the expansion. The expansion is not just from overindulging on Christmas, although I did partake in that quite a bit, Rajitha. But I figure that it's baby Gary that wants it. Sorry, no idea of the gender, by the way, but at the moment I didn't want to call the baby Peanut or Bump or something like that. So I don't know. Gary just kind of came up. So whilst it's in the tummy, it's baby Gary. It might not be a boy. Who knows? Who knows?
It's like first name, middle name. There has to be a baby name as well. You know, when you were still
I think because Gary is such a grown-up name, to us it would seem quite funny. So we're like, yeah, it's Gary. We even said that to the ladies at the hospital when we saw the scan for the first time. Like, oh, look at him. There's Gary. They were like. I thought it was very peculiar. Yeah, no, we're very excited, and thank you for all of your well wishes, because I do know lots of you have already spotted it as well. It's quite hard to hide it from you guys, you know. It is quite hard to hide, and I almost slipped up earlier on, didn't I, when I was actually saying the fact that I wasn't drinking last night, that I was on the soft drinks.
Yeah, you said that, didn't you?
And the fact that I was saying, Martha said, Elle, you've just said that you like pickles. Yeah, I do genuinely like pickles. That's not a craving. I really like pickles, and I would eat a jar of pickles on a usual day. It's not because I'm craving them. I'm obsessed with gherkins.
Oh, yeah.
So there we go. There it is. It's out there. It's out there. Exciting news. Thank you. Thank you. Right, let's get on with the show, shall we? Now, on the back of First Baby, on the back of that news, we want to bring you brand new opportunity, brand new strand. The lowest price that I've ever seen this carat weight, this quality go to. I've got a big quantity as well to share with you today. Let's just say, if you love the most desired gemstone on the entire planet, that is of course your diamonds, and if you love it in that very dynamic contemporary colour that is your black, and you love that organic rough shape, be on those phone lines. Dial that free phone telephone number, even if you wait to press your option 1, because we have got over 300 of these available this morning, and they will all go. Just simply the fact that you've got that substantial carat weight, they're not individual teeny weeny nuggets, they are big individual sizes of your diamonds. Brand new premiering today, as you can see, 5x2, that's a substantial measurement, and it's a 10 centimetre length strand. Okay, I'm not talking double figures here, I am talking, well, it is in double figures, but I'm not just saying that. It's going to be not 99, not 89, not 79, not 69, not 49. We are taking this, can I put it out there, Kimbo? Under £20. Under £20 for 10 centimetres, 9 carats of beautiful, sparkling, stunning, as natural as it comes, because heat treating of diamonds, I mean, that's a tiny amount. It's not irradiated in any way, shape or form. That's pretty much as natural as they come. Gorgeous sparkle diamonds in their organic shape. I love them like so. We're talking high-end luxury here. If you go and do your research, if you'd like to do your just see what's out there and on trend in the market. If you go and have a little look at all different jewellers out there, some of the world's finest and most up-and-coming jewellery designers are really delving, I suppose, into the fact that they're using rough gemstones, diamonds in particular. They're celebrity adorned. Do you know Alicia Keys? Yeah, the one who sang about New York. Do you know Rihanna, for example? Lots of Hollywood A-listers are wearing not faceted diamonds, but also in their rough organic shape, showing off the fact, I mean, they could invest whatever they wanted, couldn't they? And you do expect to see this kind of beauty set into 18 karat gold for 4-figure price tags, and then some in many cases. Straight away, lots of you are already making confirmations, and the reason why I'm saying dial in as soon as you possibly can. I'll repeat what the promise. It is guaranteed at under £20. There will be a little bit of a queue on the phone lines, so if you want to beat that rush, I mean, don't worry, there's over 300 of these available. Dial in as soon as you possibly can, speak to our contact centre. Everybody pays that final low price, of course, and everybody gets that money back guarantee. Get it home, fall in love with the strand, fall in love with your beautiful diamonds. Then if you're thinking, I wouldn't know what to do with it, gain your inspiration thereafter whilst you're looking at it. Nothing better to inspire you than the gemstones themselves. Rajitha, you were just saying to me in that very short break that you've got black diamonds when you bought it from JewelleryMaker when it first arrived here in the studios, and you paid the higher price tag.
Yeah, that's why I'm gutted, because you told me the price. It's, you know, it's kind of going to. And
it's probably not even half. It's more than half price what you've paid. And you haven't used them as of yet, have you?
I haven't used it, but I'm still glad that I bought it when it came, because, you know, it was something I could have never thought of, imagined of, you know, or owning, and, you know, being able to make jewellery out of diamond. You know, that was the reason I bought it. Not just the, you know, it was like every new variety of rough diamonds coming, I would buy it.
Well, if you think about it, I mean, if we were to trace our steps and go back to then, we obviously, it would not be realistic for us to think, oh, well, we're going to be able to bring 9 carats of diamonds, black diamonds more to the point, at under £20. This is pure and simply down to a one-off negotiation that our amazing buying team, I would imagine this is direct from Paula Bennett herself, given the fact that we've got such a huge quantity, given the fact that she's negotiated some of the most amazing price points. I'd imagine Paula Bennett has sorted this out herself directly. Today, for New Year's Day, obviously this is one of the most significant days of the calendar for us us here at JewelleryMaker. So again, we're going to put sort of our A team forward to do the real strong negotiations for the biggest purchases and negotiate the best possible price. Black diamonds 9 carats off. We wouldn't possibly contemplate that it would go under £20. So going back in time, I guess, Rajitha, then obviously the price point that you paid previously, whatever it was, whether it had been 3 figures, it still would have been amazing, and no comparison to the true value.
That is why I said, I don't think I'll feel bad for the fact that I bought it for a higher price. No, even then, that was a good price, whatever I bought it for. And end of the day, it was something, it's diamond.
It's beautiful, this, isn't it? I want to buy it and just restrand it like so. I would probably actually make 2 pieces. I'd make one in a simple bracelet. If you got the kit earlier on, use some of those sterling silver chains.
That's what I was about to say. It's got sterling silver chains in it. Yeah. It's it's got that clasp.
It's got that labradorite clasp.
That'll go so well with it, yes.
Oh, it really would.
Perfect,
Let's bring that price on your screen, because I do understand some people are visual and do like to see it there on the graphics. Not a problem. It's coming on your screens. If you're with me on the web and on the telephone lines, well done. And I'm not surprised in the least that you're multi-buying. Up and down the UK, all over the world, hello to you. Very good morning and a happy new year to each and every single one. Let's bring that price tag in. We have got over 300, 1995, your New Year's Day, 2016. Imagine your first order of 2016 starting with 9 carats of as natural as they come black diamonds, pure and simply because, we've been established for a length of time now where we are recognised, and this is not me bragging because it's not my business, but it's not, but JewelleryMaker as a brand is one of the most significant gemstone buyers, certainly. In the world, absolutely, absolutely. Okay. Kim, have you got authorization of this? You can imagine my response, hence by my facial expressions. I think this is the lowest priced diamonds that we've ever done. It's the lowest I've ever seen as well, Kim. $17.95. I mean, you'd pay that for. I would pay that for. Okay, and I'm not being condescending to any other gemstone, but the gemstones which are more readily available, like your agates, I would pay that for agate. I absolutely would. I mean, pearls, I've bought you at higher price tags like this. Pearls are a very valuable gemstone. I'm not being condescending at all. If you did just a couple of these, maybe 3 of these onto some sterling silver shepherd hooks, what would you do? What would you do? What would you sell them for? Surely more than £17.95. I hope so.
Oh, yeah.
I at least double that price tag. At least. Tons of you there. Certainly the lowest, most affordable diamonds that I've ever seen. We've got some text messages in. Bless you. Thank you. Congratulations on little Gary. You'll be a wonderful mum. Love, Catherine. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody goes, Gary? Yeah, just while it's in the belly. Yeah, it's Gary. So if I eat something, and like earlier on I had quavers for breakfast, other crisps are available. I was like, Gary needs quavers. Hello to you, Patsy in West Midlands. Congratulations, Elena and partner. Simply wonderful news. Babies make the world smile. Thank you for adding the happiness. Thank you, Pats. It's certainly making us smile. Nicole, hello to you. Congratulations, Ellen. Wonderful news to start the new year. Thank you, Nicole. Yeah, we're delighted. I mean, we did always say, Tom and I, that 2015 has been literally it has been the best year, certainly, of my life. But 2016 is certainly shaping up to be even more better, to be better. Tink, hello to you. Congratulations, Eleanor. What a perfect way to start 2016. I'm sure you will be an amazing mummy and bless you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Hello, Tanya. Happy more JM babies? Yes. Let's just keep breeding, shall we? No DVDs though. I don't think we need DVDs. Yes! Let's just keep creating JM babies. Come on, Kim. You and Phil. See, that would be a JM thoroughbred, that would. A JM thoroughbred, because mum and dad, jewellery maker. Would you call that thoroughbred? A pedigree. Absolutely. I like, so Gary's a little crossbreed. New puppy and new baby. I've got an awful lot to contend with this 2016. Well done to every single one of you. Do stay on those phone lines. Absolutely fabulous. Now you need some high-end findings, don't you, to go along with your new diamonds that you've got coming. How exciting! How very exciting! Right, hang on a second. I've already managed to scatter it everywhere. Yes, Ollie. Lots and lots and lots of that. Sorry. Ollie is saying, have you had lots of advice? Yes. In particular about the birth itself. I was like, to be honest, I'm sure instinct will take over. I'm pretty sure. What's your slice of advice, Ollie? Get lots of sleep in now. I literally could sleep 20 hours of the 24. That's the one thing I've not had sickness, so I'm very lucky with that, touch wood, or anything. I've not really had any cravings, but I could sleep for Britain. I'm a sleepy bear anyway, but yeah, I could sleep for Britain. I shall enjoy it while it lasts. Thanks, Ollie. Thanks for that. Don't forget, I've also got a new puppy who kind of is giving me sleepless nights. Brutus.
He's so cute.
He is cute. He is really cute. I can't wait till he grows a little bit, just because he's so small, he gets under your feet. And I kind of like, he's been shoved in, we have got wooden floors, so we kind of a few times. He's fine, honestly. Anyway, sorry, Kim. Sorry, Kimbo. Yeah, little Brutus has been catapulted across the floor a few times. Well, he'll learn eventually that, you know, you don't trip people up. You don't trip people up because you end up getting booted a little bit gently. I don't mean to do it, obviously. I don't mean to do it. I love him dearly. And his little face, I think he quite enjoys it, really. Little tink that he is. Right, solid sterling silver to go along with your, maybe you had the tanzanite earlier on, maybe you got that just incredible diamonds, maybe you had Rajitha's kit, the first kit with the sterling, with all of those pearls, yeah. Absolutely incredible. We've got lots of high-end strands coming up throughout the course of the day. All different budgets, all different affordability, so don't be thinking it is. Well, you've just seen 9 carats of diamonds at £17.95. I mean, that's just astonishing. Look at everything that you get here. 8 inches of your sterling silver chain, all of your round head pins, and they're decorative and beautiful in their own right. You've got a slightly different, and I'll hold one of those up, a slightly different shepherd hook style. If you notice, pick one of these up, Elle. They're not your sort of standard shepherd's hook. These are more of a contemporary, different style. Can you see? Yeah. So the actual attachment, if I turn it face on, is hidden.
They're quite solid, aren't they?
Yes, and there is a lot of sterling silver in there, isn't there? Very, very, very substantial as well. So you can actually hide the connection of the gemstones. They're beautiful. Can you just imagine? I know I said it earlier on, but Rajitha, just a couple of those diamonds. Suspended from these.
Also, just take the chain from this or the kit, you know, or and you know, just add it's like drops of diamonds in between.
Oh, drops of diamonds. Okay, drops of diamonds. That sounds amazing, doesn't it? And given the fact that diamond is the most durable material on the planet, you could wear it like a charm bracelet, couldn't you? Because I'm not saying diamonds are indestructible, because they're not. They're not indestructible, but yeah, you could have little tiny diamond charms suspended. Oh gosh, that would be incredible. There's no better gemstone to do it with than diamonds, really. But I'd have never ever have thought that sentence would have come out of my mouth. Never would have thought so, that we can all enjoy 9 carats of diamonds for, if you buy that strand, £17.95. If you get this kit, well, let's see now. If you get your sterling silver findings pack now, let's see what we take this to. But it's certainly going to be, less than 50, because I don't think this findings pack is going to all of a sudden then be £30+ pounds. Highly, highly doubt that. You've got two of your lobster claws, the large and the smaller size. You've got your crimp beads, your crimp covers, you've got your jump rings. You've got 4 of these, so 2 pairs of your shepherd hooks, the 8-inch length of chain, and of course you've got the round head pin. So there's a lot of precious metal here. A lot of precious metal, which means you can invest a lot of pieces of jewellery into that. And again, like I said, use those diamonds sparingly, or whatever gemstones you wish. It might not be diamonds. You might already have some amazing high-end strands that you want to use this findings pack for. So let's bring that price tag in for you. Now we should be bringing it to you $11.95, not $11.95 this morning. Happy New Year, everybody. So the diamonds were $17.95. How about if we said that you can buy both the diamonds and your findings pack for less than £30, 9 carats of diamonds and the sterling silver less than £30. We were just saying that, Kimbo. Imagine linking all of those. Take your round head pins, just taking a couple of diamonds, you wouldn't need all of them, would you? But just a couple of diamonds all the way across, Rajitha. A diamond charm bracelet. How many people on this planet can say they've got a diamond charm bracelet? I can't. Can you say that, Rajitha?
No. I can see that bracelet, happening. Can you visualize that?
That would be amazing, wouldn't it?
And this chain, I think it's got a big enough gap for the
the
head
links
to
are very
go
open.
through. You know,
Absolutely.
so perfect for charm.
This
bracelet.
is what Rajitha's referring to. Absolutely. This is what we call a Rolo chain. Can you see just how open those links are? But very durable as well. There's a lot of sterling silver that's been invested in this. So you can easily thread one of your head pins through. If I just demonstrate that maybe. Easily thread one of your head pins through the links so you can attach, there we go, you can attach your diamonds with what, a simple wrap loop? Or?
Yeah, simple wrap. I would say wrap loop because just an eye loop won't be enough because it's an expensive piece.
Yes.
You don't want to lose the diamond, you know, just
oh gosh, no.
Just buy a pin
absolutely
or
not.
So, yeah, and wrap loops has its own beauty to it, you know, when you do that.
And just because we are bringing this opportunity to you at the prices that we are, and I'm talking about the sterling silver and also the diamonds that you've just seen previously, those of you that just tuned in, just bought diamonds 9 carats off for £17.95, speak to our contact centre. Just because we are doing it at that price tag doesn't mean that that's any reflection of the true value or worth.
Because you're showing that, you know, I'm quite happy to have a bracelet, double layer, one S, just the chain, and then just the diamond, and then put together with a clasp.
Yeah, absolutely. And I bet you'd sell that surely for more than £30.
In terms of selling, if you are selling, what are you got the money back without even making a diamond bracelet, because if you do normal silver plated earrings, let's say, and you're, for example, let's say you're selling it for £5, you know, which is you know, okay, reasonable for a table top sale. If you think that the customer requires earring findings, sterling silver findings for the ear hook, you just say that, you know, I'll be charging £5 to £7 extra for that.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you do that for 2 pairs, you've got the money back, more than the money back. So
straight away.
Rest is free for you.
So many of you there, well done, well done. Now, I've got lots to bring you, so I need to be as quick as I possibly can. Box number 6. Little matrix box. I love these. I do love these. I think they're beautiful clasps, connectors, and you could make a finished piece of jewellery just like so. Now, we've got a big quantity of these. Gosh, and do you know what? There's so many that I can't actually physically open it. Hang on a minute. No, do you know what? I might not bother. Maybe it's because I didn't have my Weetabix this morning. There we go. Look at all of these different class that you get. All of these different class. So different shapes. Some are got a little bit elongated, as you can see. They're that wonderful infinity-like design. They are your J hooks and infinity hooks. Approximately 30 that you are getting in a pack. And you can see you've got the full 4 colours as well, which I love. You don't often see that sort of titanium colour alongside all of the other 3. Stunning. Absolutely amazing. These on their own, linked together, you could create a very contemporary look piece, or obviously alternatively you can use them, well, they can be charms, they can be bracelets, they can be earrings, connectors, bails.
Yeah, I remember one of our guest designers, I think it wasn't the same kit, but similar one with different multi-metal findings, and it was all just connected together to make a simple bracelet.
Yeah.
And it looked awesome. You know,
it does
one of those
look awesome.
designer style bracelets.
I've managed to open it. There we
Yeah.
go. Yeah, absolutely. Well, the designer inspiration of those using the combination of tones is really, really, really high end and on trend. Yeah, the luster that you get across all of them, and that, I mean, the black, that titanium colour, which is relatively new into the jewellery industry. And I am, when I say new, jewellery industry, I could be talking the last century. It is still quite new in terms of our generation to actually use that black. Very, very fashionable in your gents' jewellery, that titanium colour, and I can understand why it's quite masculine, isn't it? But then at the same time, I would wear it as well. You are getting approximately 30, so 4 of each. They are substantial. They go from 22 by 10 to, what, 15 by 10. There's a variation of sizes in those. Beautiful, beautiful, and amounts of sterling, amounts of precious metal on, of course, your copper. So you can work with these in your standard beading. You can work with these with your polymer clay that you're about to see in the next designer inspiration. You can work with these, well, any medium, to be honest. And they are coming your way New Year's Day at the lowest ever price point. They should be £6.95. That's incredibly affordable for 30 clasps, connectors, bails, whatever way you want to look at it. Not £6.95 this morning. Lowest price point ever on your screens for 30. Oh. Oh, that's low, isn't it?
No, it's like painfully low.
That's insanely low, Rajitha.
I'm laughing, but I'm actually not laughing.
It's a nervous laugh, isn't it? You know,
yeah.
yeah, I totally get that, Rajitha. You know when you are slightly nervous and you're like...
Yes. Oh.
I'm a bit like that as well.
Exactly.
That £3.95 for 30 class, that's working about like 13 pence each. Hello Victoria in Hertfordshire, I have 3 boxes of these. The quality is lovely. Ordering more. Happy New Year to all at JM. Thank you Victoria, and Happy New Year to you in gorgeous Hertfordshire. If you want to multi-buy, fill your boots. Absolutely fill your boots. I am not in the least bit surprised that we are inundated on the web and on the phone lines. Our call centre are keeping up with us. Don't forget, our call centre have been with us throughout the entire 24 hours. So Happy New Year. Wish me a Happy New Year from everybody here at JewelleryMaker, and of course everybody in the warehouse. Like I said, no breaks, no rest for the wicked, you know. But I tell you what, these are wicked prices, aren't they? If there is a little bit of a wait, it's worth the time that you are investing. It is a free phone telephone number. Hello to you, Kathy Intra, Harris, Jean, Anglesey. Hello to you, Helen. Hello to you, Kimberly, Catherine, Elizabeth, Susan, Isabel, Sandra, Joan. Hello, another Susan, Nicole, Carol, you're with me. I've got Glamorgan there. I've got Kay. If you want to buy 10 of these, you absolutely can. Can I just say, if you bought 10, still only 30, is that, yeah, £30. If you bought 10, and that's a lot of class to keep you going, or connectors or bails, like I said, that'll keep you going for a long time.
The best thing about this is you could use it as ear hook, you could use it as clasp, you know, you can use it as just a, you know, like a jump ring.
Yeah.
Can you see that? It's like you can use
they
it
are
multifunctional,
multifunctional, aren't they?
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible. Well done. But we've got a big quantity, so again, add it to your order. This, to me, I always refer to it as sort of just a no-brainer. You know, $3.95. If you're not going to notice $3.95, just add it to your order. Because, you know, when they come, it's one of those things that you think, oh, I forgot I ordered that. But then when it comes, you go, ooh, yes. They were $3.95 only, because I was watching on New Year's Day. Okay, amazing. But, okay, there is less than 50 of these available. Just beyond those tippy toes, because this is going to be on and gone. We've got some of the most substantial black spinel that I've ever seen. They're faceted beautifully. Wow. Look, 2 have gone within the moment we put the graphics on the screen. They're gorgeous, aren't they? There are 20 of these to be precise. Again, this... This with any of your findings, look at that sparkle, look at that gorgeous luster. I wish I had longer to speak about it, to be honest, but I know with 20 opportunities it's going to be a case of put it on your screen, bring in that price tag, and congratulate those that reacted quickly enough. Mary in West Midlands did, Shane in Kent did, has bought 2 of these. I've got Sheila there, Joan there and Patricia there. Telephone bidders, I can't see you as of yet until you make those confirmations, so it could be you. Don't abandon those calls. Sheila, you've done it, congratulations. Who was that? Patricia, you've done it, congratulations. I had 20. I had 20. Kathy, congratulations. Let's bring that price tag in. It's a lot of black spinel, beautiful, natural, this stunning gemstone. I mean, they are some of the biggest black spinels that we have within our vault. My only wish is that I have had a bigger quantity. It is last in stock, so last in stock opportunity. Congratulations to you all. Tracy in Aberdeenshire, you've got yours, well done. I've got Mandy there and Annette there. I'll keep everything crossed for you ladies. No confirmations as yet from you. Telephone bidders, I can see you there, I just don't know who you are as of yet until you make those confirmations. So absolutely fabulous. Already over 50% of the stock has gone. It's straight down into your single figures, and there's nothing stopping you multi-buying other than the stock levels, obviously. Go right the way up to 9 by 5 millimeters. I mean, the standard calibration of a solitaire ring is 7 by 5, so it's way over that. Considerably over that. And it always reminds me, when I see faceted spinel in a slight graduation like this, it always reminds me of Angelina Jolie on the red carpet. She wore a piece with a rose gold, black spinel. She could have chosen any gemstone. You know, she's not short, is she? She's not short of a few pennies, shall we say. So she could have chosen anything. And to be honest, she probably doesn't even pay for her jewellery. But she wore a black spinel, graduated neckline piece with rose gold, stunning. It always reminds me of her. So simple, but yet really, really, really effective.
That's right. This is so much of a red carpet jewellery.
It is. It really is. Yeah, absolutely. Spinel is used by some of the biggest designers in the world, like your Lorraine Schwartz, like Gucci, like Tiffany's & Co., like Chanel. Absolutely incredible. 21.90. There's still opportunities, incredibly. Hang on, let me just count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there's literally a couple. I'm counting how many I can see on the phone lines. It's going to be a sellout. Well done. Moving on to... Ooh. On the back of your spinel.
Ooh.
I love these.
Oh, they're so delicate.
I love them.
Wow.
This would go with your outfit amazingly.
Where's
that come from?
With the balloons.
Yes, with the balloons. They do match the balloons.
Sorry.
Or the balloons match these, I should say. Not the other way around. Because balloons are no... Aren't balloons weird? Don't you find balloons weird? Yeah, it's like, it's a ball of breath. I just find them a bit weird.
Well, actually, it's fascinating that you can capture your breath.
Oh, I love the positivity that you put into that, Rajitha. It's fascinating. You made that really poetic. We're like, it's somebody's puff.
After they're brushed.
Actually, I just find them really bizarre things. And I'm not entirely comfortable around balloons. I don't know, I wouldn't say I'm scared of them, but I'm not entirely comfortable. I just find them a little bit weird. I do. It's a bit like clowns, aren't they? They're just a little bit weird.
Did you fancy them when you were little?
Yeah, I used to love them when I was little.
Yeah.
I think it's because of the potential. Their potential of popping. Just makes me a little bit anxious. Anyway, back to, this is amazing. I mean, the beauty here. Delicate. I would simply just make up multiple bracelets personally and just layer them in one of the most elegantly refined piece. To actually to repeat this, and don't get me wrong, there is more coming your way, by the way, within this chain, and it is your solid sterling silver with your gold overlay. To replicate this, including your faceted rounds and all of the sterling silver that is invested, it would be nigh on impossible, as it'd be uncommissionable affordable at the price that we're about to take it to, for you to actually purchase the components individually and then make it without even factoring the cost of your own skills, shall we say. They are micro-faceted, so you'll see gorgeous amounts of sparkle. But also, coming along with this, let me just check that I've got this right. I don't know what... Something's moved in. A solid sterling silver. I thought that would be a bit random. I was wondering what that was. I was like, that's a bit random to go with it. This gorgeous luxury, a solid sterling silver finished chain. I love this bundle.
We're just bathing in sterling silver chain today, aren't we?
Bathing in high end. Can you imagine some diamonds on this or some... There's your chain for your diamonds that you had earlier on. Absolutely stunning. And again, giftable opportunities. If you've got any sterling silver with your yellow gold plated, if you've got any of those findings, then you could easily make multiple bracelets. Sorry, what was that, Ollie? The wire in the black spinel chain is at least 1.5 meters of solid sterling silver. Gold plated. Now, if you think about it that way, then the gemstones on top, it is uncommissionable. Absolutely, it's uncommissionable at the price we're taking it to. This chain on its own is usually £14.95. Just so you know. That chain on its own, usually £14.95. Just keep that in your mind when we bring this price in. The fact that you have got a complete solid 925 precious sterling silver chain alongside, which I know, you can get from many jewellers out there. You can get from probably most, 99.9% of the jewellers out there. It's certainly a mainstream piece of jewellery. However, the quality, the gram weight, how substantial it is, the lustre, the finish, and obviously the price tag is where we are more than confident to do correct price comparisons. I've worked in jewellery industries for many years, and I'm absolutely certain that I have never, ever, prior to coming here and working for JewelleryMaker, I've never brought sterling silver finished pieces of jewellery at the prices that we do. Absolutely incredible. Now, just remember that gold plated sterling silver chain on its own is £14.95 ordinarily, £12.95 in this bundle. Kim was just saying, I think it's actually still available on our website at £14.95 individually. So it's actually pay less for this and you get the sterling silver chain for free on New Year's Day. Pure and simply because you are joining us on the first day of 2016. We are going to reward you with incredible price points. Faceted, exquisite rondelles of your spinel, gorgeous amounts of lustre, and £12.95 only. Tons and tons of you there. I mean, Rajitha, I love these. Whatever the colour, whatever the gemstones, I'm always a massive advocate for these. And I always say the same. I'm sorry to sound like a broken record, but I would literally make multiple bracelets like this.
Yeah. They have to be multi-stranded. You know that's how brings out the the beauty of the chain. Yeah. And actually, something like this, this sort of chain has got a real importance in Indian culture.
What's that importance?
In Hindus, when they're married, like over here, how do you know that someone is married? A lady's, she's
wedding band.
Yes. So this is like, when you get married, the husband ties a necklace.
So is it worn as a necklace?
Actually, yes, and that main necklace is made up of black stones, wrapped in wrap loop with a chain.
Really? I did not know that. Did you know that,
It has a name as well. We call it Mangal Sutra, but the chain is this.
Love it. Did you know that, Kim?
It's any black gemstone, similar chain. It is this chain, but they'll be like multi-stranded.
Did you know that, Kim?
Yeah, I have it. It's like when I go to India, just before I go to my in front of my mother-in-law, I make sure that I put it on.
Make sure, yeah. I really.
It's like a mark that she's married.
Well, what a beautiful mark as well.
Exactly.
That it is.
It'll have an pendant.
Any particular
definitely.
black gemstone?
Now I'm quite interested in, you know, knowing what sort is there. Should it be a particular gemstone? I was never bothered. I was not into gemstones or jewelry making when I was in India, right? So I think next time I go to India, I'll check, you know, what sort of stones do they.
Or if anyone's watching that knows.
So we just buy it from the jewelers. We just say that, okay, we want necklace. There are different designs, you know, that come out of similar chains.
Wow.
But that's
every
what
day's
it
a school
says.
day. If you're watching right now and you know the answer to that, does it have to be any? Is it just black gemstones full stop, or does it have to be a particular gemstone? Wow, thank you for sharing that, my lovely. Absolutely love that. Okay, moving on. Oh, there's loads in here. Loads and loads and loads in here. Colours. Let's pop that back because he'd gone AWOL out of his little shelf, shall we say. 3 lots of memory wire, but then there's 3 lots of the 3 lots, isn't there? Because there's 3 different sizes in each of the memory wire bags, plus the little bags as well. If I hold that up like so, and you've got, let me just see. Hang on, I'm going to get these out because I can't see the colours through the actual chiffon. Let's move it. I've got rose gold. What colour's this one?
That's yellow gold, I think.
This is the yellow gold. Yep. Oh, hang on. So, hey, I can see what we're doing here. 3 different colours of your memory wire. Now, for those of you thinking, why have you got so many rotations of your memory wire? It's because you can make multiple pieces effectively. So the small, you can make memory wire rings or earrings, whichever it is. Basically the small, medium and also the large. You get 10 in the large, 360 degrees. Then you also get 14 in the medium and 14 in the smaller. So they will go on and on and on and on and on. Now the lovely Mark Smith, who of course one of our guest designers here, these are his bread and butter. He will say that without shadow of a doubt. He said memory wire bracelets, sells them for about £15. There's about 3 rotations, I think he said. And he uses gemstones like this. Now, they start, by the way, at £15, I should say. So depending on the gemstones that are included, they're stunning. And you can get 2 of those bracelets out of a double strand of your gorgeous chips. That means that works out at £30 per strand per gemstone. Love the colour combination you've got here. Orange aventurine, which up until literally the latter part of 2015, just probably less than a month ago, I didn't even know you could actually get orange aventurine.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't think I have that in my stash.
No, I thought it was just green, but you can actually, it does absorb different colours as well, which I love. You've also got, let me just see, your lapis lazuli, stunning. Look how energetic that lapis lazuli is. You've got amethyst here, there's your green aventurine. Then you've also got your carnelian, and last but by no means least, a gemstone which I love to bring you, which glows, absolutely glows. Hence the name, it is your yellow fluorite in there. It does fluoresce under UV light. It's a fascinating gemstone. It has got an ability, almost like a superpower. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 individual gemstones, 3 different tones of your memory wire, obviously the 3 different sizes as well. It is a rainbow swirl, isn't it? We should be bringing this to you. That's ever so affordable. Given the fact that you'd recuperate that cost if you do sell your jewellery from 1 strand and not even an entire slinky of memory wire. Only 2 of those. Everyone does love a slinky.
Yeah. Reminds me of
You'd recuperate
of
that.
Dog. I don't know why the word slinky.
You're thinking Toy Story, that's what you're thinking.
Yeah, that's why I just...
The slinky is the dog in
like,
Toy Story.
No.
$14.95 only. Yeah, he's ace on that Toy Story. What a great film that is. $14.95. I'd pay that for the genuine gemstones. I'd pay that for half of the genuine gemstones. The quality that you've got here, the fact that you have got the rose gold memory wire. I mean, how often do we see that also? And also in the 3 different sizes. Super New Year's Day price point. Super New Year's Day deals for you. Happy New Year for those of you that just woken up, maybe nursing a sore head a little bit this morning. It'll get better progressively. Lots to drink, as in non-alcoholic maybe, to make yourself feel better. We've got a message in from the lovely Mandy in Tyne Wear. Oh, congrats, I'm so happy for you. But we'll miss you when you go on maternity. Oh, we're a while off that yet. You've got to see me grow. I'm gonna look like Humpty Dumpty, aren't I? I definitely am. That won't be until July, so and I'll be coming straight back. Believe me. And I only live round the corner, so you'll probably see me in intervals anyway. I'll bring as soon as the baby's born. I promise I will bring him in. Maybe not right away. Maybe not within the hour. Well, I suppose we will be passing via the hospital. We will be passing, yeah. And Brutus, you want Brutus too? The little puppy? Thank you for your message, Mandy. Thank you so much, and Happy New Year to everybody. Have you got any news to share? Has anybody else got any exciting news? Did anyone get proposed to on New Year's Eve? A lot of my friends, a few of our friends got engaged over the Christmas period, including the lovely Ruth Lynette. She got engaged as well, didn't she? That was really nice. The lovely Ruth Lynette. Yeah, lots of people had little sparklers put on their fingers. Ah, love it. Need to move on. I can't actually put everything back in the... And I'm losing my talk back there. There, 1 second. Where did you say? Oh. These are big. If you like your big, substantial statement jewellery, love your gemstones, steeped in history, then look no further than lapis lazuli. And my goodness, lapis lazuli, what is it exactly that we're looking for? The more intense and energetic those sort of Arabian night blues, the more valuable the gemstone is. So if you think about it, like a quad A tanzanite or a decolourless diamond, they're the most desirable colour. With lapis lazuli, it is a really intense midnight blue, sort of Arabian night blue, depending on what you actually describe it as. Also, you want to have those gold flecks, a bit like stars in the sky. Absolutely fabulous. I don't think it gets any better than this. I truly, truly don't. This is from the original location of source. So the first place that lapis lazuli was ever discovered was in Afghanistan. Very difficult to get hold of at the moment for obvious reasons. And this is what I was talking about. I've got no hesitation in saying that this is some of the most perfectly coloured lapis lazuli that we've featured on air. Do you agree with that? Look at the colour intensity. Do you agree?
Yeah, amazing.
So definitely midnight blue, isn't it? There's no, I mean, literally, I'm looking at it within inches away from me, and I can't see any big black inclusions within the gemstone, which often you can see in lapis lazuli. Sometimes you can actually see sort of white cloudy-like inclusions. It's all that definite midnight blue, and of course the dusting of gold.
Oh yes, that's perfect. I was thinking it goes so well with the second kit.
Oh, it does.
That's coming up, especially because I'll tell you when we come to the second kit. There was a point where I really wanted a midnight blue colour. That is the colour I was looking for.
This is the colour that you were looking for.
I'll show you the piece later which one it was.
If you say midnight blue, you think the finest lapis lazuli. We're going to have to bring that price tag in. 190 carats in total. They're 14 by...
No. Yeah. Forget about the... everything else. I will just buy it for the shape of it.
Yeah.
And you know the polish, you know. And then I'll see what gemstone it is.
$5.95. Okay, how many have we got of these, Kimbo? Only 30. If this does not sell out, then I will stand on my own head. Because seriously, Will you eat your hat, Kim? Yeah, absolutely, because seriously, the quality of this lapis lazuli, and I know you know this, jewellery makers, because you are very, very, very knowledgeable in what to look for, the finest grade. You know, you'll be on it straight away. $5.90, never mind the price tag for a second. If you're looking for that definite quality, let's just imagine for a second that none of us have got to worry about budgets, none of us have got to think, okay, well, I can, affordabilities. Never mind $5.95 price tag. This is what we aspire to in terms of lapis lazuli, that ancient gemstone. You can imagine, can't you, the pigments that would come from this. You know, this would be everything that Cleopatra would have loved to have painted her face with. It is definitely that midnight blue. Hello to you, Manny, Linda, Glamorgan, Sarah, Fiona, Jessie, Norma, pretty much gone. In fact, we're oversubscribed. Well done. I'm not surprised because you're so knowledgeable, that's why. So knowledgeable with your gemstones. Incredible, incredible, incredible. Ooh, and I love this. There is less than 50 of these available. If you love your baby pinks, it's stunning.
It is. Is it morganite?
Stunning, stunning, stunning. Including Pantone colours of the year for 2016.
Opal.
Oh, Rajitha, look how beautiful these are. And look how many you get. Hang on a second. It just keeps on coming. You've got your rose quartz and opal.
Yeah.
Can we just have a pink curtain of gemstones? Oh, if only.
I really thought that's morganite.
Sorry. Anyway. Your ballerina pinks, we've got less than 50 of these available. Stunning natural gemstones here. Beautiful, beautiful play of colour, and it's a subtle play of colour that comes from natural pink opal. When it comes to your rose quartz, you're looking for that definite baby pink. It is exactly what the Pantone colour chart is described as for 2016. We've got less than 50 of these available. It's a big substantial carat weight of your gorgeous gemstones. And I love that contrast. It wouldn't obviously be opal with your rose quartz that you would think of.
No, I think that is what I said earlier. I think maybe because we've got opal there and there's a reflection of that slight, not yellow, it's that pale colour, that I actually thought that's morganite.
Yeah, you did say morganite, didn't you? Yeah, you did. Absolutely. It does look, and again, the assumption would be, yeah, because it has got a sort of peachy hue coming through.
Yeah, I think it's because it is the rose quartz itself, which you know the last strand that you're holding. I bet
this one here.
Yes, they're not the same ones, but that one particularly, you know.
Yeah, I think so. And I've actually sold very similar morganite strands. I love this combination. And if you do get this bundle home, please do send those pictures into the Wall of Fame, because this is all the colours. I'm a massive lover of pastel hues, so I think this would make one of the most stunning pieces. And I think Kimbo has done the actual thinking for you, just keeping those colours neutral. What is very, very, very on trend is to have one definite colour in a piece of jewellery. Now, I always say it, and I've been saying it since the Pantone colours of the year was actually announced for 2016. I think personally that we're going to see a lot of pastel hues. A lot of pastel hues like baby blues, baby pinks, sort of your peaches. I think this year is going to be a lot of lemons and sort of like praise-light greens. Oh yeah. Which I love, especially in the spring and summer. We best bring that price tag in, because there's loads of you there already, and it's busy, busy, busy. We should be at £24.65. There's less than 50 of these available, and it is busy this morning. Not £24.65. Wow. 7 strands of beautiful gemstone. You've got opal here, which, am I right in suggesting these are Peruvian opals? Yeah, okay, we've got Peruvian and Australian, so you're spoilt by 2 different locations here, and stunning depth of colour in your rose quartz. Hello to you, Julie, Carol, Charmaine, Sheila, Susan, Kathy, Catherine, Jan, Bryony, hello to you, Tyne and Ware, loads of you with me on the web that need to check out. If you're with me on the phone lines, do stay where you are. Do you know what I'm imagining right now? Were you with me when was it Claire McDonald? And didn't Claire McDonald actually win the Designer of the Year for the bird? Do you know what? Wow. Where'd you stop though? Because she created those amazing ballerinas.
That's
didn't
right,
she?
Yeah.
The ballerinas were incredible. The locket which opened and closed. The penguins, I thought they were ace. Ace. She is incredible, Claire. Yeah. Claire, imagine replicating Claire's ballerinas with this skirt as a tutu. Wow. That would look beautiful, wouldn't it? $14.95 only, and you're going to get a lot of ballerinas out of that. Sandra, Catherine, well done. Teresa, you've done it. Congratulations to you. Now, stay where you are. Just because I move on doesn't mean you've not been successful. If you're watching on the repeats, of course, do speak to our contact centre or check out. Of course, now it's time for us to show off your incredible inspiration, because you really do inspire us here in the studio. Also, it is, of course, the infamous JewelleryMaker Wall of Fame. Love it, love it, love it. We are perfectly colour matched today. Look, yeah. I love khaki and mustard together.
We're there.
We are. Did we plan it? Yeah. We totally did. Totally did.
Last night.
Last night we're on the phone. Rajitha, what are you wearing? What are you wearing? Because we need to match. We need to match.
It's the last thing I'll think of, just before.
Me too.
Like, everything is fine now. I need to know what I'm wearing.
I'm not one of those girls that does. Some people go, I know what I'm wearing, like a week ahead.
That reminds me, I think that is my resolution, to be more organised, in terms of planning and...
Okay, that's a good resolution to have. Good resolution. Yeah, I'm not organised. I'm not one of those girls that plans what I'm wearing weeks ahead. I know when I get dressed, basically. Anyway, let's start off this. Now I'm just thinking this would go with our outfits perfectly. Who made this? Who made this? And it comes from Joe. Joe, I haven't got a surname, but if this is your stunning necklace, yeah, we're admiring it here in the studio. Happy New Year, JM. This year's first entry of mine to the wall is a necklace based on Mark's design. I use shell pearl, agate and pre-night nuggets. And she says, shame Labradorite didn't win again. It's still my favourite gem. Missed much of your award show, so please, oh bless you, return to review. Well, you're not alone in saying that there, Joe. And obviously the manager, we'll put it to the management team. Honey, love it. We still love Labradorite as well. Absolutely, it certainly was still up there. And we're admiring this very, very much, because I'm just thinking it would go amazing with both our outfits.
Could we borrow this?
Yeah, you're number 445, my lovely.
Okay, this is 446. Hi all at JM. Here's my first entry for 2016.
Wow.
This was one of my first attempts at ring making. The wire is from JM and was so lovely to use, but the stones are from a very old broken necklace which I found in my mum's jewellery box many years ago. I think it came from Singapore, but I have no idea what they might be. The pictures don't do the bright turquoise colour justice, but look lovely with antique bronze. Anyway, I hope these won't prevent you from allowing me to enter, as I thought they may bring me some luck. I really want to come to a workshop. I'm just watching the show and wish to say how blown away I was by June Wagstaff's Customer Designer of the Year entry. Oh, I need to see that. A well-deserved win, so inspiring and very Rachel Norris, who's my absolute favorite JM designer. I wish we could see more of her. Not to say that there are many more JM designers that I'm totally inspired by. Thanks for making the show so informative and for all the inspiration and encouragement you have given the good stuff coming. Wishing everybody at JM and fellow jewellery makers a very happy and creative new year. Claire from Wiltshire.
Oh, Claire, what a lovely message. And what stunning
wire
work as well. Yeah, beautiful.
That's beautiful. And for the first attempt, can you believe it?
Oh, That's two. First entry is 2016, but that's a first attempt at...
That's what. Yeah, that's what.
Wow. Incredible. I've got number 447, sticking to our wire work, and again, same colourings, I think, of the wire. And it comes from Gina Arnold. Very good morning to you, Gina. And she says, hi, JM, please see attached 2 photos of my jewellery that I would like to be entered into the Wall of Fame. I wasn't sure if there was a limit on how many entries. Thanks and Happy New Year. First bangle has been made with 1mm copper wire and labradorite gemstones. The second wire has been made with copper coloured wire with rose quartz and black onyx gemstones. Gina, they're absolutely stunning, beautiful, and a Happy New Year to you as well. You're number 447.
I have one from Mary Gawley.
Yeah, Gawley.
Oh, that's a lovely earring. I would never have thought I would ever own 4 black diamond earrings and 95 sterling silver finding, all thanks to GM team.
Wow.
That's such a lovely message.
It is.
It is so true.
You do own 4 carats, my lovely. Congratulations to you, Maria, and stunning designs. Just, you know, one of the most simple but elegant, showing off the quality of the gemstones. I've got some earrings too. I've got number 449, and it comes from, let me see, Kerry Ann Chapel Lewis in Cambridgeshire. Hello to you, Kerry Ann. It says, hi, JM, this is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. I made a few pairs of earrings from some coloured agate drops I brought in a big JM sale before Christmas. I got 3 strands for just £7.95, was such a bargain. I also used sterling silver ear wires and little clear glass beads from my stash. Good luck, everybody, and that's Kerry Ann in Cambridgeshire. Beautiful, and it's one of I love agate like that. It's got that wonderful crazy paving kind of look. Stunning. Do keep those entries coming into us here at Jewellery Maker. We love to see your pieces. We have got some huge clear quartz coming up next, and also don't forget, if you've just tuned in, if you're nursing a hangover, you'll be all right. I promise you. You know, this is where I'd rub your brow and keep you full of teas and coffees and buttery toasts. Happy New Year to every single one of you. Don't forget, if you've just tuned in, we have also got diamonds, and we launched it earlier on this morning. 9 carats of diamonds. We'll recap it. Don't worry, because I understand there's going to be people coming in throughout the course of the morning for £17.95. It's the lowest I've ever taken them to, and you're going to want to buy it. I mean, if ever there's a chance to buy diamonds, then it has to be this morning. More from the wonderful Rajitha as well, coming up with a designer inspiration, and you're going to love it. If you adore your oceanic inspiration, then you simply must tune into the next kit. Don't go anywhere though, because we'll be back after this.
If you have a question or a query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com. Jewellery Maker have an extensive range of DVDs for all abilities. Each of our mediums has an introductory DVD to help you get started. If you're already an experienced jewellery maker, we have a collection of projects and more advanced DVDs to take your designs to the next level. We are always filming new DVDs with our specialist guest designers, so visit our website for more information. The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker, Ivy House, Henley Road, Outhill, Studley, B807DU. Get making and good luck. Did you know when you book on a Jewellery Maker workshop, you are given exclusive access to our Jewellery Maker shop? You can browse through special items and offers, be privy to selected discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Shop whilst you learn and grab yourself some amazing offers. For more information on workshops and available dates, contact our call centre. There are 4 easy ways to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 54,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker.
Did you know that no matter how many times you purchase with Jewellery Maker in the same day, you'll only be charged 1 postage and packaging fee?
Did you know that the Jewellery Maker phone number is free from a UK landline? Now you can spend those extra pennies on more shopping.
Rajitha?
Don't know what
Literally, as we've been counting in, Ollie's going 3, 2, what crash? It's all right, Rajitha's fine. It was only tools. Are you all right, honey?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Anyway, bless her, bless her. There's a lot of tools there, precariously hanging on to the edge of the desk. I don't know why it's so close to the edge. That it was going to happen at some point. Anyway, now we've got some text messages. Hello to Leslie and Dumfries and Galloway. Great news. Thank you to start 2016. Congratulations, Elena and your partner, and happy New Year to all at JM. May the deals keep coming. We certainly will, my lovely. We certainly will. Now this is going to be an absolute bonanza deal. Bonanza deal. If you love big, substantial gemstones, then you'll adore this. If you love beautiful clarity in this gorgeous genuine gemstone, then you'll absolutely adore this. Now, just to give you a little bit of a heads up, Kim, who sources the strands, the bundles, etc., she's responsible for what we call scheduling the show. When she actually allocated this and this opportunity, she said, I had no idea it was as long as it was. She actually didn't see the 98 centimetres on the graphics. There's oodles of beautiful genuine gemstones, almost a metre in total of not individual teeny weeny rondelles, a metre for want of a couple of centimetres, I suppose. I'm gonna have to be careful how there we go, of beautiful clear quartz. Can we just hold it out like this? I mean, that's stunning. Look at the sparkle.
Oh. I asked you if it is a bundle.
Yeah?
It's
one
same
strand. It's one strand. I know. Look how sizable they are. You've got glacial clarity here. Can I just hold it out like this? Look at the one in the middle. Kim is saying it's covering your face. It's that big. I wish it would cover the entirety of me, but I doubt that's possible at the moment. But yes, it is. I know what you mean, Kimbo. They are substantial.
Oh, I want to make a decorative door curtain with multiple strands of these.
Oh, can you imagine? I don't know how to display these, to be honest, other than spiraling them up like this. so you can see just how much you get. Oh, crystal clear clarity. 800 carat. Now this is brand new opportunity. We've got a big quantity. These are natural clear quartz. Gemologists will agree, the more sort of liquid-like, the more valuable your clear quartz is. Let's just show you those ones, because it is a graduation. I tell you what we'll do, bring the blackboard in, because I'm going to struggle to hold them all, so I want to obviously protect the gemstones. Let's start from one end and then work our way across, shall we? You've also got the individual spaces in between those. Look at these, they're stunning. Absolutely beautiful clarity. And these are the smaller sizes. As you can see, they go from 10 by 9 millimeters. Look at this one, 10 by 9 millimeters, right the way up to 25 by 19 millimeters. So they are, look at these, there's beautiful clarity within them. I think we're just about getting to the biggies now, just about getting to those big boulders of genuine gemstones before we start tapering off to, oh, that's just perfect, to the graduation again. But every single one of these is a statement piece of jewellery. Straight away we have got people multi-buying. I'm not surprised, Yorkshire, I would be doing exactly the same, not buying one, not buying two, but buying 3 of these. Telephone bidders, I'm really, do you know what, I'm really glad that you're there straight away. We haven't brought the price on your screen yet, but don't worry, we will do. The fact that we have got over 200 of these is an indication of just how affordable we can take it to. On a usual day, it would be outstanding. This New Year's Day, though, it's going to be stupendous. Kim's words, this is going to be one of the biggest bonanza deals. I'm intrigued, because Kim, you never told me about this. You never told me what it was going to. Wait, hold up. For a strand this long, which is what? Let's say 28 centimetres. For a strand about 28 centimetres long. Let's just say that's a price tag, which I think was amazing. But this is 98 centimetres. This is, I don't think I've ever seen it before. 98 centimetres of sizable, beautiful, natural, crystal clear clarity, genuine quartz, almost, let's call it a metre, for £11.95. Kim, I would pay that for this, that length. Do you agree? Everybody at home, would you pay that for this length? Happily, absolutely, 100% for your usual length strand. Never mind a metre of. Sue, Jennifer, Norma, Bernadette, Judith, Jill, Susan, Diane, Helen, Kathy, Ted, Margaret, another Sue, another Catherine, Pauline, Marion, Sandra. Oh, yeah, okay. We were slightly teasing you. I'll tell you why we did this. I'll tell you what, not just because we, you know, not just because we were teasing, but also the fact that because we've got a big quantity, we've got over 200 of these available, we needed to deliberately sort of stagger the calls. So if we'd have put £9.95 on the screen straight away, our call centre would have been absolutely inundated, and we could potentially, and it has happened in the past, it did with the Tanzanite that I brought once upon a time, we actually crashed the system because there were so many people trying to call and so many people on the web trying to actually check out straight away. £9.95 for almost, let's call it a metre, 2 centimetres shy, 800 carats of beautiful, glistening, crystal clear quartz. I'm not surprised that we are inundated. I just need to hold it out like this. I think that's everything we, you know, from great distances you can see the clarity, and you can certainly see the how much is included in this opportunity, a single figure price tag. I mean, that's just unheard of, isn't it?
I can very well, you know, make my curtain now.
Oh.
So affordable now.
So affordable. Absolutely. You could use this in interior design at that price tag.
I don't know why. I just want to use it as that.
What would you do with it as a curtain? You would do,
you know, you know, if I could, you know, the larger chains we have. Just disperse them on the chain.
on an actual curtain.
Similarly, you like it's curtain made of gemstones. That's
Oh my goodness, Rajitha, that sounds incredible.
You know, so it's like you can just move them apart and then cross through.
Genuine gemstones.
Yeah. I wish. You see, this one is affordable. You know, I can make it.
You can do it
Because
yeah.
I know these. I know the prices for these ones.
Can you imagine the light in the summer, in particular in the summer?
Yeah, forget about the door.
The fire that you would see.
Do it on a window.
That would look incredible. Well done, well done. There is still quantity. I need to move on though in the essence of time. Do stay where you are. Fabulous. I've never seen clear quartz of that size for that amount go to a single figure price tag previously. Now it is time for your next designer inspiration with the lovely Rajitha. There is so much to bring you in this gorgeous kit. It is your ocean stone, obviously with Rajitha. I'll start again. Rajitha, so much to bring you, so much inspiration that you've created. Was this a joy? I can tell that you were really, really enjoying this kit. Oh, yes. Wait till you see what she's made. Absolutely stunning makes. And it's lovely to see. It's lovely to see sort of different ideas and inspirations with it. With one of my favourite mediums is polymer clay. And how you've taken sort of looked at it in a different angle. You've looked in a different angle, so just incredible. Now, what is included in your ocean stone? Everything that you need to make multiple pieces of jewellery, including. Let's start with the polymer clay, shall we? Gorgeous colours. Now, this is, because they're all named and coloured slightly differently. This is your jean. There's your obvious reasons why. There's your jean. Lovely colour of blue, definite blue. Then you've got your white granite. As you can see, it's got tiny flecks within, beautiful flecks, kind of ecru flecks. Then you've got your grey granite, again, more tiny little ecru flecks there. Then you've got your silver plate, you see that? So gorgeous amounts of sparkle, and probably one of our most popular and requested colours is, of course, black. Is your black sculpted clay. So 5 blocks of your polymer clay. Love that colour palette. It really is a very wearable colour palette.
Very lovely combination of the packs, because, you know, thanks to Pip, because black and white, they are a must for any, you know,
for polymer clay.
And you're getting both the colours in this, because it helps you to tone the colour down, make
to
it
mix
darker.
Or absolutely. You get so much though, so I need to crack on, and then obviously we can go over to lovely Rajitha, and of course there's stunning pieces, because I really want you to see all of them as well. This is your stiffened steel. Now these are great to create texture, and again you'll see that within Rajitha's designs. They're kind of like little silver flakes, I suppose, and they go on and on and on. They last an absolute lifetime. You basically buff it on, and it does actually come with one of these little sponges which you use sort of buff on and buff off. These, Debbie was actually saying last time I was with Debbie on air, she was saying, oh, these are great for creating texture as well within your polymer clay. But still so much more to bring you, including these beautiful bales. I love these.
I love them.
They're a really nice size as well. You're getting 5 in total, so they're going to really last and make a substantial piece. You can create your own little lockets, your own cabochons, and again lots of inspiration from Rajitha to actually show you how to actually work these. They're textured, that's the inside, and ever so slightly, if I turn it like so, bezel set. On the back as well, look at the attention to detail. Beautiful. They're earring size or they're pendant size, aren't they? Beautiful. You get 5 of those, and then of course your genuine gemstones. All your genuine gemstones, including gems which I haven't seen in I don't know how long. Fluorite. It's the most colourful mineral on the planet. So you can get it in variations of colours. It can also be a colour change gemstone. It can be a bi-colour gemstone. But fluorite, have you noticed, very much like your Zambian gemstones seem to appear and then completely disappear. That's because it's not fruitful in terms of its supply. Very, very, very limited, especially of this quality. There is intensities of purples and greens and blues in this strand which will absolutely stun you, just glows.
I've never seen such a beautiful fluorite strand before, to be honest.
Because normally fluorite can be...
I cannot believe this was fluorite, and I was like, I don't want to break the strand. It was,
Yeah.
it was such a lovely strand.
Yeah, I get that. Usually, it's kind of accepted that fluorite will actually have some kind of inclusions, isn't it? Unless, of course, you're invested in sort of the big high-end pieces. I've previously sold fluorite in a solitaire at 4 figures in the past. Amazing quality, don't go, and of course I had diamonds on. But yeah, you look for that clarity, and it's kind of accepted that it will have characteristics. This is stunning. Not just that,
it's a winner
though.
for this whole kit. You know,
Absolutely, and it goes so well with
So
all of the
well,
different
yes.
colours. Then, where do we go from here? Let's bring, and I just need to check that this is what I'm about to say.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Moonstone, but it's a different type. I've not seen such a silky, silvery moonstone grey. That's gorgeous, isn't it? The adolescence just shimmers. It is like a cashmere jumper, isn't it?
Yes.
There's a silkiness
right,
to it. There's a sheen, a lustre, which is just stunning. This would also work incredibly with the first kit.
You're right.
Wouldn't it?
Yep,
It would look
perfect.
stunning with the first kit as well. Beautiful.
With the grey pearls, yeah.
Yeah, lovely with those grey pearls, because you have the pearlescence then with the adolescence, and if you think here in the studio it looks fabulous, wait till you take it out into natural daylight. But we're still not done. I love this. I've never seen it before. Is this a new chain?
Yeah, I want to know about that. It is such a lovely chain, so delicate, so soft.
It is
you know?
very soft. It's called matte. Antique silver, so it's you can see it's quite a soft silver. It's not a high shine.
And it is still metallic. It's still metal, or
It is a very, very soft aluminium, so that's why. So it's slightly lighter weight. And I tell you what, the fluidity of it as well, if I just pick it up again, you can really see that movement, can't you? You can see how it kind of feels and rolls. It's very fluid, isn't it?
Very fluid.
So this would be really enjoyable to wear as well. I've never seen it before. It must be new.
yeah, I think it's new.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't
Yeah,
it?
beautiful it is. Yes.
Stunning. So you're getting a lot of components within this kit. Rajitha, I know that your reaction when you saw this from Pip, and you've already thanked him, would have been, oh my goodness, I can create so much.
Yeah, I think it's the name that, you know, I look at the name of the kit and then I say, okay, you know, based on that, what is it that I can make, you know?
Wait until you see everything that Rajitha's made. Just stunning. Yeah, Ocean Stone. Now this should be incredibly £39.50. That seems super affordable to me for 5 packs of your polymer, plus of course your mega flake, and of course all of those bales, and 2 high-end strands of your gorgeous gemstone, and the new aluminium chain. I've not seen it previously before. Not that price tag. $24.95. That's an incredible deal. And you've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces, but you could have gone on, couldn't you? And Rajitha has not been shy in how much that you've actually invested in. You've actually created a sculpture, which is incredible. How many do we have of these, Kimbo? Okay, there's less than 100. I've got 60 of these available, and the reason why I'm sort of announcing it like a foghorn is because I think they're all going to sell out at that price tag. Ocean Stone is absolutely stunning. You've got colours of polymer clay in here that you don't see every single day. You know, your granite in the white and the grey, the denim you don't see, the blacks like you said, and that gorgeous silver. Let me just shimmy that over for a second because I want to show off all of Rajitha's beautiful pieces. You've created a suite here. Look at those. Matching earrings and a matching pendant. Oh, you've got a lighthouse.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't had a chance to look at these closer.
Thank you for recognising this.
There's a little lighthouse.
I was worried. Does it?
It totally looks like a lighthouse.
Okay. Thank you.
Rajitha, that is so cute. Oh, look at the waves. Ah, that looks incredible. For anybody that lives by the sea, I'm thinking straight away, you could sell these to your local jewellers, couldn't you? You could totally walk these into a local jeweller. If you live in St Ives, Cornwall, Devon, any of those, or anywhere along the coast, you could definitely, I think, you know, once you create pieces like this, be brave enough to walk it into a local jeweller's, because I think they'd absolutely snatch your hand off.
That's where I wanted the midnight blue, you know, the sky.
Oh, that's gorgeous, that
Isn't
colour.
it? Yeah.
Look at these earrings as well. Look at these earrings. So I want to show you everything that you've got We're going to have to zoom in on them all because they're all very intricate. Look, that's like a coral reef. They're fabulous. Now look at this lovely lady sat here. So excited by you. Oh, look at her. I tell you what, she's stunning. She's absolutely stunning. The tail, the movements. I love the chain running through her hair. That looks so amazing. Oh, this is fabulous. And then look at this up here. So I actually said, my question to Rajitha was, is there coral in this kit? Because I actually thought it was coral, didn't I? I'm not,
that's right.
I kid you not, I asked you that.
Yeah.
Because I thought there was actually coral in this kit, and we were going to show you how to make this. Look, that looks like coral. I was going back to what I said in my bathroom. I've got 2 pieces of coral, ethically sourced, and it looks identical. Look at those. So you're going to see how we're going to be working through how to create this. Then you've got the earrings here and a stunning. Oh, that's like a stingray.
It's these are all leftover clays, you know. Just that was the last piece.
Nothing's wasted, is it, in polymer clay? Yeah. Absolutely beautiful. So what is it that you are going to be demoing?
I think it's the same necklace, the middle one.
With the coral?
With different, and if there's time, I'll go through the earrings.
Lovely, okay.
Sorry, can I have the necklace, please?
Yes, I can pass that over.
Like I said, the kit is called Ocean Stone. So stone is what came to me first, and I did with this, you know, I made the stones first. Those were the first.
They do literally look like sort of pebble beaches, you know, because here in the UK especially. Here in the UK, if you go down sort of, I don't know, Bournemouth or Tenby or something like that, you do get pebbled beaches. They do look like that. Gorgeous.
So that's how I started. But yeah, I can go do the coral first, and then, you know, depending upon the time, I'll cover the rest. Out of all the pieces, I think coral was the quickest one and the easiest one.
Really? So, that's surprising because it looks identical. It literally looks identical to coral. Love it. Okay.
What you would do is, you know, take up well, about this bowl size, small, medium size. Yeah.
Yeah. About an olive size.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's a good comparison. And try to roll it on your condition it first in your pasta machine, and roll it flat. Roll it on your tile. What you need to do then is you cut it in random length. So I've cut it.
And it can be random because obviously Mother Nature grows randomly.
It's the easiest one. That's random. You need to just plan how you want it. See if you can cut it in an angle, so which means that, you know, you can actually
attach it in an angle.
Attach it easily. So like that. So this is just a random creation of the coral. So I'm happy with that. Maybe this one comes there. I won't even be worried about the thickness of it, you know, you don't have to make it uniform. Everything is random here. Once you're happy with that, I use the carving toolkit quite a lot.
And it might be available on our website.
Yeah,
do have a little look.
It should be available, and we keep bringing the item on shows anyway. So, and to get the texture, it's very simple. It's just dotting what you've just got, and it's best to start with the join, because what you can do is when you're dotting it, make sure you're pressing it so that they're attaching themselves with the other piece.
Yeah.
Can you see that? So this is kind of stuck now.
It is.
So, and not just this, don't forget to do it on the tip this side as well, you know, just to make it all spongy throughout. That's one. So you can see that the effect is already coming. Once you've done with one side, turn it over, do it on the other side as well. Once you've done that, yeah, just make sure that you're doing it everywhere. So this is the technique I have used basically.
Incredible. So your tools are really essential to creating this, and it's so simple, isn't it? Well, if you've got the right tools for the job, it's so simple, because I kid you not, I actually went, oh, is there sort of natural
it was
coral,
so
as in
easy.
uncarved coral, and it looked exactly the same, and then baked like so. Fabulous. And because you have got that ecru colour within, because did you use the granite from the kit?
Not for this. What I did was, after I baked it, I took a bit of the granite colour, and what I did was, it's called backfilling. So I
pushed it through.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I softened it by adding a bit of liquid polymer, so that it becomes really, really smooth. Once you made it smooth, and this is hard now because it's not this one. You know, once you've cured it, it's hard enough. And then what you do is you take that soft.
So did you bake
colour.
this?
Yes. First you would bake it, and then you would take you would fill the gaps.
Okay.
So this is how you just rub it. And what happens is, it just gets filled
Goes
in
into the
gaps.
little holes.
And that is why you can see the dots.
So, love that idea. I was like, gosh, how did you actually create that mottled effect? Stunning. But you do need the tools to actually create that texture. And
well, we have it.
We have. Well, not exactly the same. These are actually within the. This is the deluxe kit, so it comes in the beautiful case, JewelleryMaker case, of course. But it's exact same tools. I don't want to say that because that kit's amazing as well. But this has got the swanky case.
It's like, if you want to, if you're teaching someone, go with this one.
Yeah, well, it's a swanky case, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. But it's exactly the same tools that you get within, as you can see, and they are double-ended, so it's not just the tools along here. You get 12 pieces, but actually they're 24 pieces, as you can see, because there's textures on either side. So you know, if you think about your coral, or maybe if you wanted to start doing, I always struggle to say this, anemone, same as Finding Nemo, I always struggle to say it. Anemone. Yeah, you can create all that kind of sort of texture, can't you, using these, and they would be essential for that. There's cutters in there, as you can see, there's sort of rivets, there's curved shapes. Now, deluxe kit, so comes within this wonderful case. Great for transportation, 24 individual tools, and I know one thing Debbie always refers to, and I'm sure you find exactly the same, Rajitha, is that one tool can be very, very, very expensive.
Yep.
This can be used for various different mediums, not just your polymer clay, can be used for your silver clay, can be used for, keep them separate, you won't want to contaminate, by the way, can be used for your copper, can be used for stamping texture, your metal sheets,
texturing basically, yes.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's not just polymer clay, although they work perfectly for that. Very busy, straight away, lots of you there. We should be bringing this to you at $12.95, however, it's New Year's Day. First day of 2016. Isn't that exciting? Honour its lowest price point for you. Less than £10.
Incredible.
$9.95.
Very good price.
Yeah, you'd pay more than that.
For that case.
Yeah, for the case alone,
Yeah.
absolutely. $9.95 for 24 individual tools. Fabulous. Now, before we just go back to the lovely Rajitha, I've not seen these previously before, so I'm wondering, Rajitha, have you used this, the glossy accents?
I haven't used this, but I think the same as, the gloss.
Very high shine.
Very high shine. Yeah, I think it's got really high shine.
Look how big the bottle is as well, so this is going to go a long way.
You need it. You need a big bottle, to be honest, because you need it to, cure, after you've done with the pieces. I would definitely coat it with
it's protective as well of the colour. If you think about it, fingerprints, etc., constantly sort of handling the polymer clay, it will gradually build up. So if you have this gloss over the top of it, and also you can create that contrast of matte and shine. If you use this, then it's going to protect that. Did you actually gloss?
I did.
The lovely lady,
yes,
our beautiful mermaid. You can see it on a tail, can't you? Reflecting.
Also, especially when you're using the flakes, you need. This is a must.
Okay.
Because
does it embed it in?
It does, yes.
Yeah. It's like varnishing
because
wood,
if you brush it off, it might just come up as well, even if it's cured. But it's always better to set it.
So, and you've used the flakes again on your mermaid. So yeah, put that surface coat over. It's a bit like varnishing. You need it to sort of secure it there. Beautiful. And the fact that this is one of the biggest tubes I've ever seen. I've never seen it in such an amount. So your glossy accents, it creates sort of three-dimensional clear gloss. They say it's a medium shine, but it's a very, very, very reflective. There's a gorgeous amount of brilliance, and of course comes in an easy clean tube. It says do not shake it as it creates air bubbles, so just read that on the back. Don't shake it. Let the liquid flow onto the tip and squeeze the bottle. So similar to your E6000, don't squeeze. E6000 don't squeeze because it just continues to come. Let gravity do its thing. Glossy accents don't shake, but you can squeeze it. Yeah, I mean, if you do that, basically it looks at it, if you actually shake it and you get air bubbles within, obviously it's not going to last as long as you'd hope it to. But there's no reason why this shouldn't ask you months and months and months and months and months.
I might give it a try once. You know, I think I need to buy this because it says it gives a 3-dimensional gloss. You know, I'm wondering if it is like a glass effect or a dome effect. If it gives.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's it.
I don't know, I haven't tried it, but
that's
I think
a
I'll
good
try
point.
it and
if
then
I
let
read
you
what
know.
it says on the back, what Rajitha's referring to, Glossy Accents is a 3-dimensional clear gloss medium for use with paper crafts and home decor projects. Works as a glue too. Okay, amazing. So I didn't know that. Accent stickers for your scrapbook. Dimensionalize a stamped image. Adhere and protect embellishments. Yeah, so there's multiple functions for it as well. I've never seen it previously before. Coming your way, an absolutely amazing price point. $4.95. Listen, polymer clay is one of those mediums that I love. I love doing it. I'm a big kid, and it's something I can actually do. I'm not great at crochet. I'm not great at knitting, but I can polymer clay. I can polymer clay. I do love doing this. And I've been doing it for many years. So long before Jewellery Maker time, I was buying your glosses and your things like this. You would never, I'd never seen this in the market previously. But you would expect to be paying double figures for a bottle of this size. Because it's going to last and last and last and last.
Oh, I'm just checking the price now.
$4.95.
Wow. No, I don't think you'll get even the smaller one, you know.
No, exactly. And you do need it if you got the kit earlier on for the silver flakes as well to actually sort of adhere it as it said on the back there. Well done. Leave that with you. Do carry on. Check out on those on the web and stay on those phone lines. We're going to go back to the lovely Rajitha, who's going to show us how to continue.
Yeah, I'll show you the stone if you want, and then I just wanted to say something. If you can zoom into the starfish that I've done, I've used. Can you see? Yes. Can you see that effect? I just wanted to talk through it. What I did there was it's again same sponge effect you can give for the coral as well. What I did was you can see base is blue. I made the starfish, baked it, and then what I did was I used the granite. Again, thin layered. I rubbed it through. Yeah, pushed it. And actually, I did not push it through. I just smeared it all over the starfish. Oh, okay. And then I made holes. So when I made the holes, you could see the blue from inside. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
So,
okay.
So that is how I did the starfish. Then I can maybe show you something like that.
Show you the actual beautiful pebble, because it does look like a gemstone, doesn't it? Right there. Stunning, absolutely beautiful.
I've used some spices there. I forgot to bring them here, but I can
some
use
spices?
Yeah.
What a great idea. Yeah. It's actually including what's in your spice rack, in your gemstones.
Yeah, and the cinnamons are great ones, you know, to give that sandy effect.
I now want to smell it. I wonder. I'm going to do it. I'm not even sorry. I'm not even sorry. I'm going to sniff it because I love the smell of cinnamon.
Right. No,
it smells of cinnamon.
Can you?
Sorry, you have to sniff it too.
It does. Oh, I thought after getting baked it would have gone.
What was it? Amelia was saying that cinnamon is a great cure. You just need to come and smell the pendant, and you'll be fine. It smells. Oh, I've never thought of that. That's a really good idea.
Yeah, use sea salt to give those crevices or those those holes. Yeah, try anything that you have in your kitchen, you know. You're not going to lose anything at the end of the day. If you don't like it, just becomes it's scrap clay. But give it a try.
That's a really good idea, isn't it?
Yeah, if you have sand also works quite well.
Yeah.
You know, sea sand. So, yeah, it was like playing with clay, you know. That is why I enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, that's why you're the guest designer, because I would never think about going into my spice rack. Never would. That'd be incredible, wouldn't it? What about saffron through there? Can you imagine? I mean, that's expensive, but
No,
imagine.
yes, you will get the veins.
You get the veins running through.
Yeah, there you go, you did it.
Well, yeah, because you told me that. It's a really good idea. Okay, so you've got a ball of your granite.
I've got a ball of granite. What I will do is I'm just randomly cutting, you know, anywhere, you need not be center. I've got a black clay, quite a thin layer. I'm going to place it in between.
In the centre?
In the center. You may cover it, you may hide it, and just try distort the shape if you like, and roll it. So you can see this is like a natural vein coming up already. So like, you know, if you had spices, you know, sprinkle the spices and roll the ball on the spices too. That's not spice, I've just taken some.
No, but that's a really
clay.
good idea, using scrap clay like so as well, isn't it? And just rolling it all together.
Just rolling it all together. Something like this, flatten it, you know, and then to give it natural shape, just try cutting it randomly.
Yeah.
Oops. Not that random, but yeah. And then soften the edges.
Yeah.
Just cut them in random shape, random size, sides. And now don't try to correct the shape. This is it, it's a pebble now. If you're not happy with the look of it, cut it again, see how it looks. Do you like that look? Then do it the other way around.
Yeah, you can slice it and reform it, etc.
Yes. So this is basically showing how to bring veins in the stone. If you're not happy with anything that's coming there, you can always hide it by pushing. For example, you don't want the white to come up. Just push it inside. It's gone. It's disappeared. Now you only have the black. So, you know, stone made.
Love it. And then put your cinnamon in.
Yeah, if you've got those, you know, sand or cinnamon or salt, you know, just do it.
Anything.
Bake it, and you can even try, you know, try to poke them out so that you know that, you know, there are holes already. You know, they look like natural holes in there.
I'm just thinking, like, kind of fossil. A fossil is quite sort of floral, isn't it? So I'm thinking sort of your fossil jaspers, etc. I mean, you could get spices that sort of create that sort of floral,
you know, the
star anise, yeah. That would be amazing. What a great idea, my lovely. Fabulous. Now, we have got, again, more essentials to your polymer clay. Your cutters, I mean, they are very costly to buy elsewhere. I know, because I've looked not just for polymer clay, but also for your baking. This is the smaller, sort of mini size, more intricate size of your cutters. You do get, how many is it in total? Because there's lots, 12 different shapes, including your marquise, your teardrops, your triangles, your square cuts, your rectangles and your stars. This is our mini cutters, which is very rarely seen. I've seen cutters, but these are, like I say, the smaller size. And you can see just how the depth of them.
You can see how many cutters do I use.
Yes, oh gosh, you've got them all, haven't you,
yes,
there? Rajitha has got them all there. Absolutely. You do need them, don't you?
Yes, because they are a must.
You couldn't create, if you think about, I don't know, the heart shape, you couldn't actually cut that physically. Absolutely precise over and over and over and over again, which of course if you wanted to actually have a repetitive design you'll need. Not just getting those though as well, because you do get the polymer clay bead roller, which I'll lean upon Rajitha with. The bead roller?
Yes, these are to get identical round. I think there's this one for oval as well.
Yes.
So this is basically for uniformity. Because if I do it with hand, you know, I've got one size bowl, but if I try to do the next one, no matter how much I try, I may not get the exact size.
No.
So these rollers help you to come up with the correct size one. Another way of, not just the size, the shape as well. Because I cannot get a
perfect
round.
No. It is nigh on impossible,
for
really.
commission pieces, I think it's a very good idea to have that.
Absolutely. And you also get, what you can see in the background is our acrylic roller set. Now, acrylic roller set, you'll notice if you're thinking, oh, there's two in there, if I turn it like so, this is actually a protective case designed to actually protect the roller itself. There we go, Rajitha is holding hers and to show you, oopsie. There we go. So slides in and out like that. that. However, you can use the exterior one as a roller as well, because there's a lot of acrylic in there. It is substantial. So you're getting an awful lot here, lots and lots and lots, including your bead roller, your acrylic roller set, and all of those cutters. Wow, I can't believe one of those cutters in most kitchen shops would be around this price tag.
Also, it need not be polymer clay. It could be any craft
it could be baking.
work, you know, exactly.
It can absolutely be your baking. If you do your cake decorating or something like that, and you're thinking, oh, I'd use those those hearts or those stars in the cake decorating, or maybe sort of the marquee shop for leaves, etc. Absolutely, you wouldn't buy a cake cutter, an icing cutter, for £6.95. Never mind 12. And you can use these, again, the consistency of the balls with icing. You can use that maybe for your Easter cakes if you want to make the little eggs. You'd use this for rolling if you're, there's nothing nothing stopping you using it for your icing sugar or your marzipan or whatever.
That's right.
Nothing stopping you doing that. And cakes are very on trend right now, aren't they? I mean, how many different cake programmes are there at the moment? There's the Great British Bake Off. There's if you go on Sky Channels, there's loads, isn't there? Cake Boss, Cupcake Wars.
There are lots of, there's a big category of food channels itself.
Yeah, there really is. Yeah. Every time you end up watching, I'm usually like that, oh. I reckon those two girls, I can't remember what their names are, the ones on the Great British Bake Off, Mel and Sue. Don't you reckon they're up there with one of the best jobs in the world, aren't they?
Yeah, I do. I do think the same. Amazing job.
They just eat cakes. Just eat cakes. Mine is a bit like JewelleryMaker. We do as well. We do too. Just before we go back, can I just tell you something? When I was asked to come back to JewelleryMaker, and I was like, oh yes, delightful. I'd be delighted to. Some of my colleagues on the USA channel, they were saying, oh, you watch, Ella will be putting on a few pounds because of all the cake. True story. It's true. Absolutely true. We do get a lot of cake. And I'm not even sorry. I'm not even sorry. Anyway, back to your wonderful demonstration. So,
okay, I was thinking
you've done the coral, then you've done these lovely pebbles.
Yeah. Do you want me to go through how to do maybe this?
That's the lovely little snail shell. Look. Yeah. Aren't they gorgeous? You've done them in different colours as well.
Yeah. So there are two ways of doing it. Depending on the time, I'll do the first.
So you're just conditioning the.
Yeah, just condition the clay. Make a. Yeah, I think about this size should be okay.
A little bit more.
A little bit more. It's round now. What you need to do is roll it in an angle so that you get a cone shape. So, that kind of decides, not the exact
like a cone.
But kind almost the size of the shell you're making. So what you need to do is you can try drawing lines with these
your cutters
tools. And what I'm basically trying to do is, starting from there, I'm just making a swirl.
Oh, like a spiral all the way around.
All the way around, coming down.
You're just twisting the polymer clay rather than the tool.
Exactly. So that's what I'm doing. Just press it and
twist the polymer clay.
Twist the polymer clay.
If you've got any questions for Rajitha, by the way, do send us a text message. We'd love to hear from you. Questions or comments or whichever it is. 60777. Start your text message with JM Studios. We'd love to hear from you. So any questions about polymer clay? Rajitha, how long have you been working with polymer clay?
I would say about 2 years now.
2 years?
Yeah, 2.5 years.
It is fun, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's the fun bit which I enjoy. Yes.
It is fun.
So you should see when I get the kit, I'm like, okay, what's the kit I've got? Oh, there's polymer clay.
Yeah, I got really excited by
excitement. So once you know the lines, take another tool which is not very sharp, but it's basically just going through the lines once again, just deepening the crevice, the gap. So I don't know if, so you can see that it's already coming up. So I don't know if you can see. Can you see that? Okay, here it's missing. So clear that. Something like this. You can leave it as its own natural texture, or you can just softly rub it to basically erase the extra lines that have come. Once you come to the bottom of it, I use one of my shaper tools, you know, which is like a tip. It is like a silicone soft tool. You just need to poke from bottom.
So you poke it into the centre?
Yes.
It's kind of like an ice cream cone.
It is. And then just make sure that it's...
What are you using there?
This is, you mean this one?
Yes.
It's just a shaper tool. It's got silicone in it, so it's not very hard. And it's kind of a very
so what
soft
could we
tool.
use as an alternative if somebody hasn't got that? Pencil?
You know, this week comes
Bee Dreamer?
Bee Dreamer. Yes. So what you need to do is, because it's not too thick, you just need to roll it on the side. If you don't even have that, that's okay. You can use your fingers to kind of slowly push it, or a pen, you know, back of a pen or a pencil, as long as it's rounded off.
Yeah.
So, you know, like for example, if this was a pen, I would have used this edge to do that, and I'll still use it now because I need to give it, you know, that extra bump on this side.
Yes.
So don't worry about these veins disappearing, because once you've got this shape on, you can work on it once again.
Lovely.
So, and I would want to have this gap. So basically,
do you know what that reminds me of? Is it, you know, on The Little Mermaid, where the king, he has one of those horns, doesn't he? The king of The Little Mermaid. I love The Little Mermaid. Ollie, you've got children. How have you not watched The Little Mermaid?
depends how old are they.
I know she's 2. That's old enough to watch The Little Mermaid. You need to. Yeah, well, it's good. It's a good film. Yeah, the king actually has got like sort of a shell almost identical to that that he blows.
Yeah, so this is one way of making the shell, just making, you know, curling it round. The other way is, you know, very, very, very straight. You can just cut it. It's like a very bland end. The other one is you can just, you know, soften it with your fingers to get that natural, you know, curve to it. And you can even try to roll it. Use it to. Oh, why am I using that?
Love it.
Tool. You know, try rolling it inside, and then you can try closing it like that. So can you see that? It's like, again, playing with it. If you have a seashell, look at it and see how it bends, because that is what I was missing. I'm like, next time we're going to beach, I am collecting these, because for me it was like, you know, I was thinking, okay, it might look like this, you know, because I haven't got anything to compare with.
I'd say she got it. You got it.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely down to a T.
You know, so this is like one way of doing it. That time there's another way I can show quickly.
Before we do, because we have got an opportunity to incorporate. We're thinking along the lines of as well with your mermaid.
Oh, you need that.
And the fact that you've done that back rub technique. So if you wanted to create sparkle, I mean, can you imagine like your starfish with maybe the sparkle in there as well? Then use your glitters. Now I haven't seen the glitters and I don't know how long. These last like what seems like forever. What seems like absolutely forever. Now, gorgeous colours in here. You've got beautiful pinks, as you can see, lovely reds, a very aubergine sort of purple colour, silver here. I adore this combination.
I'm thinking of a mermaid, you know.
Yeah,
this
absolutely.
colour. Can you
with that
imagine
denim blue and some of the pinks actually rubbed in there. Absolutely incredible. Sorry, what was that, Kimbo? Anti-static and machine washable.
Oh.
So if you actually made polymer clay buttons with your glitter, what we're saying is that the glitter is machine washable. You'd think that would be hand wash, wouldn't you? Fabulous. Or maybe you've used it. I don't know if you could actually use polymer this glitter a lot in some fabrics.
Wow, for buttons, I was thinking, you know, those bezels that we had.
Oh, the
for
bezels,
the kit?
yeah, from the kit would be amazing. 75 grams in total, but they last ages. If I just open one of these quickly and try and do it very carefully, because it does go everywhere. If I just dab, it looks stunning. You can't. Everybody needs a bit of glitter in their lives, don't they?
Just make simple balls and, you know, cover them up. You've
Yeah.
got glitter balls. Oh.
Just the smallest amount will go such a long way. Such a long way. Yeah, just rubbed on. Have you got a bit of scrap?
Yeah.
Of scrap there. If I take the white, and you obviously you do this after baking or before baking?
No, before baking.
Before baking. So I've just literally attached it to my finger there, but you could easily do it just by dipping it in, couldn't you? So like so, and rub it round and round and round. It gives you a really gorgeous high shine. Can you see that? I love our glitters.
And I remember, I think it was guest designer Debbie Debbie Wolford, who showed that these change color based on the background, like on what color clay you've put them on.
Absolutely, the background itself. Yeah. They're stunning, aren't they? And look how it transforms. Let me just pop that ball in an entire and obviously I'm just being very liberal here. You can be a lot more cautious, I suppose, but it will last you ages. I've literally rolled it round and round and round and round. Just give it a little rub over to embed those particles.
Yeah, try popping this inside.
Here we go.
It might give a different colour.
There's the one.
Oh,
that's like a truffle. That's like a truffle. Let me pop that one there and give you something totally different. Oh, now hang on a minute. This is like a deep cranberry.
Oh, see? Oh. Ooh, that's Christmas, early Christmas.
It is. Well, planning ahead, why not? We have to bring that price tag in for you because there are lots of you there. Rajitha's absolutely right. Look how it totally and utterly transforms the look. Now, we should be bringing it to you at £9.95. However, today... Thank you, honey, because otherwise there'll be glitter everywhere on all of your gemstones. Not £9.95, £7.95. Thank you so much. 75 grams of your very vintage glitter, and it does change with every single one of those gorgeous gemstones. That those different types and colours of your polymer clay that you choose to use. Stunning. And it goes on and on and on and on and on, doesn't it?
Yeah, it never. I don't think I've ever, you know,
have you
run out of any.
No,
of
I was
these
going to say,
colours?
have you ever had a pot which has run out yet?
No, I do keep extra in it just in case, but.
I know, and just the simplest technique like you did with your starfish there, you could very easily, just the smallest amount, create that mottled effect, couldn't you? Now, is it fair to say that spring and summer is almost here? No, it's not almost here. We're celebrating New Year's Day, but we do start thinking about springtime. Well, I do anyway, in January. Longing for it. It's one of my favourite seasons, spring. And summer, obviously.
Yeah, I like it as well.
Look at these colours. Oh,
that's...
These are beautiful. I've not seen these colours before in your glitters. Stunning. You've got peridot, you've got the buttercup yellow, you've got a pearly white, a beautiful, very intense amethyst purple, and neon blue.
These would be those Pantone colours, won't they?
The pink and
the yellow and the...
If you mixed in particular, toned down that pink glitter and that blue glitter with the white, you'd get those pastel-y hues. Stunning. The 5 pots that you are getting here, I've never even seen the peridot colour previously before. That white is not just a stagnant white. It has got a real pearlescence behind it. And your very apatite blue. They're stunning. If you're thinking about, summertime, we're in the new year, we're going to start getting those warmer months. I mean, last year, didn't we have amazing March months? It was really hot in March, wasn't it? Yeah. Last year, and I do think it's all going to be about energy and colour in this year's fashion. Great way of introducing colour, maybe in the most subtle way, and a great way of actually sort of including polymer clay into your gemstones, because some people sometimes think, oh, I'm afraid to actually mix the two, but it really works.
Yeah, no, but I do that all the time. I love it. Sometimes you get inspiration from the gemstone you want to add to it. Yeah. Yeah. You can, those fluorides.
Can you imagine creating like a sort of summer scene with those bezels? So here, whilst it's sort of coral reef-like, you could actually create a sort of summery scene with your gorgeous gemstones with any of the colours below. Let's bring that price tag in for you. Should be £11.95. Lowest ever price coming your way. Yeah, I'm just thinking of summer meadow or something like that with your polymer clay and your bezel
should have
set.
a kit like that.
We do. I think we should. £7.95 only for all of this. These wonderful glitters. I love that buttercup yellow.
Yeah, I
Love it. I absolutely adore that. So again, if your starfish that you had, imagine some sort of buttery yellows on there.
Very nice.
It would really.
I think these are perfect to make kids' jewellery as well. They would love the sparkle.
Yes.
And you just need to make, those cutters that we had earlier.
Yeah.
Get different shapes of clay, dip them into the glitter, bake them off, and they're charms for bracelets.
Love it.
Imagine. So I think they'll be perfect for those.
And again, with your lovely mermaid, all of her lovely golden trestles, if you had just a little bit of glitter rubbed in there.
Yeah, I added, I think I added mica powder, but yeah, you can always add glitter as well there.
Nothing's stopping you doing that. I'm just pushing that forward so you can actually see. Yeah, you could include mica powder. You used the actual leaf itself, didn't you? Nothing's stopping you using both of those at the same time.
No.
£7.95 only. Well done. Stay on those phone lines and do check out as soon as you possibly can. Lots more to see, lots more to bring you this morning. Happy New Year, everyone. First day of 2016. I hope it has started well, and wishing you all lots of love, laughter and happiness with the forthcoming year. We've got more inspiration coming your way. We've got more amazing deals coming your way. We've got more incredible bundles and new in opportunities. And don't forget, we did bring you earlier on this morning, those of you sleepyheads that stayed in bed, that's absolutely fine. I'd have probably done exactly the same. We did bring you a strand, 9 carats of beautiful, natural black diamonds in their organic shape for just £17.95. We'll be recapping that a little bit later on as well. Go onto our website, you can make that available. There were over 300 of them available, but we were absolutely inundated. Don't go anywhere though. Grab yourself a cup of tea, just like Rajitha and I, and we'll be back in 2.
Join guest designer Rachel Norris on her Artisan Earrings DVD. Get creating stunning designs in no time at all through the fantastic tuition from Rachel. The easy-to-follow steps shown on this DVD will make you feel like you have your own personal tutor and experience many different techniques specifically designed for creating earrings. This DVD covers how to make your own findings, Aztec, Art Deco and Aphrodite earrings. To get your hands on a copy of this fantastic DVD, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Get creative with JewelleryMaker.
Did you know when you book on a Jewellery Maker workshop, you are given exclusive access to our Jewellery Maker shop? You can browse through special items and offers, be privy to selected discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Shop whilst you learn and grab yourself some amazing offers. For more information on workshops and available dates, contact our call centre.
Coral is another organic gem material. This particular gem material derives its nature from sea anemones or coral-like branches that grow within the ocean. The coral we use at JM is all ethically sourced, which means it is dead and not living before we turn it into jewellery. It's not farmed coral, so it's not taken from the sea alive. Coral has a wavy-like structure, which can often be referred to as a wood grain structure too. It is seen in many colours, but the natural colours are your more pink to red tones. Due to its nature, coral can also be dyed. And so we see it in many different colours, including whites, oranges, and even goldens and greens.
There are 2 easy ways you can purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview and FreeSat and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click to register. Once you've filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking on the Watch Live Show button on the homepage. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, simply click on the Add to Basket button and you can continue shopping or check out right away. Don't forget you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
Welcome back, everybody, and a very good morning to each and every single one of you. So lovely to have your company. Let me just give myself a little shimmy forward. There we go. So lovely to be with you this New Year's Day. I hope you had a fabulous time last night. If you were out celebrating, if you were just sat at home all cosy, you know, you weren't alone. I was doing something very similar. I was with friends, saw in 2016 with friends, and of course Tom. You know, and then I was like, yeah, I'm off to bed because I am a sleepy bear at the moment. So I literally could sleep for the entire 24-hour period at the moment. Anyway, Happy New Year to every single one of you. We have got your gorgeous star buy coming up, and we're talking about a gemstone which is rarely seen. Firstly, on the market, serpentine has got a look, an appearance, a characteristic unlike any other gemstone. It's quite angelic, quite guardian angel-esque, I suppose. You can often see within this gemstone kind of feather-like inclusions within the gemstone which bring you that sort of guardian, angelic sort of nature. That's why a lot of designers will actually interpret that into their pieces. Steeped in history, but the sentiment behind it, again, it has been sort of replicated by big designers in the past. If you actually research it on the web, you'll see a lot of pictures which are reminiscent of that. Serpentine is a very distinctive gemstone. It's unlike anything other that I can sort of describe it or replicate it to. It's a very deep olivey green, and that olive green, like I said, will bring you warm, feather-like inclusions internally, which bring you just a fabulous glow. Can you see that? It's very, very ethereal. And if you actually get this home and see the natural daylight being absorbed into this gemstone, it glows internally. So yes, it's an opaque gemstone. You're not going to see translucency. You're not going to see internal brilliance. It is an opaque, definitely an opaque gem, but it still can actually absorb your colours and your light rather, the rays of light. Look how different that every single one is. There we go. You've got that mottled effect, which is just absolutely fascinating. Our gorgeous Fleur is one of her favourite gemstones. Our lovely Fleur. She also loves her jade, doesn't she? She says she loves her jade. Fleur, winner of Best DVD for her chainmail, by the way. Congratulations, Fleur, you lovely... do you know, I'll never forget this. You flamehead temptress. Someone messaged in while she was demoing her chainmail and said, oh, the flamehead temptress tempted me into chainmail. You know what? And she's right to tempt you. And this gemstone is exceedingly tempting as well. 250 carats. Let's bring you another opportunity. Now, this is slightly deeper. Look at that. It's more of a moldavite colour, isn't it? Very dark, olivey green, absolutely stunning. You can understand why serpentine is so adored, and certainly I can understand the sort of angelic connotations that come along with this as well. Now I've got, let me see, 3, 5, 6 cabochons here. They're deep gemstones also. You might get 10, you might get 8, you might get 7, you might get 6. It's the carat weight that we actually guarantee rather than the quantity that you actually have within your screen, rather than the quantity that you have within your within your bundle, rather. I don't know where screen came from. Anyway, ignore that for a second. What coloured wire? Because I know you do some incredible detailed pieces, Rajitha. What coloured wire would you use with serpentine?
For this particular for these ones, I don't know. I so want to use bronze wire.
Bronze.
I'm very much tempted. Yeah, you know, copper wire or silver goes with all the colours. But I don't know, for this one, for some reason, you know, I want to go bronze.
You're thinking bronze? Yeah, absolutely. Kimbo has just actually said to me, copper colour. I'm thinking silver. I think it would look amazing with silver as well. Yeah, but the wonderful thing about serpentine is there isn't a colour which it wouldn't match with. Yeah. It's beautiful. Yellow gold would look incredible as well. These are totally and utterly natural, and it's USA being the country of origin where we actually source this beautiful gemstone. It's a rich intensity which is just stunning, and there will be no two that are exactly the same. Lena, Lynn, Michelle, congratulations. New buyers, Deborah, hello to you. Lena and Dalana, I don't know where that is. Dalana, do we know where Dalana is? Lena, I don't know where that is. Message into us. We'll research it. Or Kimbo's going to have a little look. I can't think where that is. I'm usually quite good on geography. Usually quite good. Anyway, nice to have your company. Happy New Year to you. What was I just about to say? Yeah, tons and tons and tons of you there. It does go with all different colours, doesn't it?
It does, yes. I have serpentine, but not this one, this particular range, because I think there's vein serpentine as well. I'm just imagining it's the variety. It's kind
of like bad description, but you know, with agates you get different. Sorry, what was in my head was a bad description, but agates have got different types. And there you've got your fossil, you've got your banded, you've got picture jasper. There's all different types, aren't there? Serpentine, you're going to see different. No two will be exactly the same. And if something strikes you, sort of, if you think of someone when you say angelic, I always think someone comes straight to my mind. If you've got a guardian angel or someone that you think of, maybe present or past, and I'm not talking definitely sort of in the past, well, who has got that, it's a very protective gemstone, so it kind of always reminds me of that. So if you're thinking of someone straight away, then this is a gemstone which is really going to inspire you. Let's bring that price tag in. 250 carats of your gorgeous natural serpentine should be $9.95. That's incredibly affordable for 250 carats of this gorgeous gemstone. Not today. Wait, last time I brought serpentine, I'm sure it was pushing £20. I'm sure it was, because I had the lovely fleur with me. $6.95. Such a deal.
Lovely. I mean, I would love to have it. You know, I love doing cabochon wrapping, but you know, perfect.
This is beautiful. I mean,
I
look
like this shapes as well, is coming up in all different shapes. And colour variations.
Yeah, the variations, the tones, absolutely. You want that variation, by the way. And you can really see those sort of feather-like, often like angel wings. You can actually see those characteristics within the gorgeous gemstone. Barbara, Helen, hello to you. Julia, Lena, hello to you. Mary, Warwickshire, hello to you. Fiona, Jill, Surrey, new buyers, congratulations. I need to move on because there's lots to bring you this morning. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. Who pulled the party popper last night? And I am talking one of those. I don't want to know what else you've been up to. Who pulled the party popper last night? I didn't, actually. Yeah, I did Christmas Day, but not on New Year. Who watched Bryan Adams last night? It was a bit of a weird choice, isn't it? I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Bryan Adams, but he's not British, is he? Not that that matters, I suppose, you know. Not that it matters, I just thought it was a bit of a weird choice. And we had him on in the background, and then there was other music going on, and it was like, at one point, I think at our party, there was Riverdance going on, and Bryan Adams, who was obviously lip-syncing terribly to Riverdance, but it was hilarious. It was the most peculiar things I've ever seen. Like Bryan Adams, to diddly 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 diddly. It was absolutely brilliant. Some of my friends bouncing around like idiots, thinking they could do the Riverdance. Anyway, earlier on this morning, we brought you, without shadow of a doubt, certainly under our watch, the most affordable diamonds that we've ever brought you. Brand new, premiering today, and it comes exclusively from, well, the top, actually, the powers that be. This has arrived for New Year's Day, for the celebration of 2016, and we've managed to negotiate a 300 plus quantity. That said, that's what we did have already. Loads of you have got involved, and I can't believe I'm about to say this, but many of you have chosen to multi-buy, and I'm not surprised. I would be doing exactly the same. A beautiful, stunning 9 carats of black diamonds in their contemporary organic shape. Look at the sparkle that you get across these. Many high-end designers are using the rough gemstones, in particular diamonds. It's certainly celebrity adorned, and commanding hugely considered price points for it. And I'm talking very, very much escalated. Now, we were inundated when we first brought this morning. We did say we were going to recap it throughout the course of the morning, stock permitting. So I would not hesitate. Take my word for it, it's guaranteed at under 20. I've never said that before with 9 carats of diamonds of this size, and they are some of the biggest. And I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to say it again. It's been specially reserved for you this morning on this New Year's Day. Imagine starting your new year with a stunning strand of this calibre. Do your research. If you have got access to the web, it takes seconds to do this. Just enter in your search engine site rough black diamond designer jewellery, and you will see so many different celebrities who have actually, Kim's doing it as we speak, so many different celebrities who have been pictured wearing it, so many different designers who are selling it now. And the prices is going to really hit you between the eyes that they're also selling it for. I mean, I know Alicia Keys is one of them, and I forget the other. Rihanna is another one. I can't remember all the celebrities. There's tons of them, aren't they? Big celebrities all wearing rough diamonds, and let's be honest, they could buy whatever shape or cut or size that they wanted to, couldn't they? It is very on trend. Again, there is an influx on the web, lots of all web bidders, exclusively web bidders. Now, what that tells me, oh no, sorry, Stephen in Yorkshire, you're also there. We've also got anonymous callers with me as well. What does our web bidders know that maybe our telephone bidders don't? I'll get that sentence out in a second. They know the price. They know the price. Now, I've guaranteed it under 20, £17.95 for 9 carats of genuine black diamonds. And make no doubt about it, black diamonds can and do fetch similar price points to that of your colourless diamonds or any of your fancy diamonds, without shadow of a doubt. Pauline, hello to you. Jan Elizabeth in the Isle of Wight, hello to you. Marianne, Janet and John, Stephen, Trishale, Patsy, Rosemary, Amy, Helen, London, Merthyr Tydfil, Cumbria, Sian, Julie, Francois, hello to you. I wonder if that's our Francois. Hello to you. Helen and Lisa and Marjorie, Melody and Alison, Susan, you've done it. If that is our Francois, because one of our big bosses is Francois, I wonder if he's buying himself some diamonds. Could be. Could be. Mind you, Francois is male and female. Don't know, I'm sure there's quite a few Francois out there. I'm just thinking. He knew about this event, obviously, so I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he was getting involved. I would be if I was sat at home, if I was in your position. Hello to each and every single one of you. I can't emphasise enough, though, all the web bidders that have it in their basket, please do check out as soon as you possibly can. Tanya in West Midlands, OMG, I have just looked at the rough diamond jewellery, and the cheapest in silver was 175, and the most expensive was 670 for a ring. I already have mine. Well done. Well done, well done. Did you see the ones in gold? The 4-figure pieces, the ones though? Did you see the one which is, I'm pretty sure it's Alicia Keys. I mean, it's a big old chunk of rough diamonds, but it looks exactly the same as what you're seeing here, just a slightly bit different size. And you can imagine that would probably be 5 figures. Certainly not 17.95. I haven't got 5 figures to invest in diamonds. I would love to, don't get me wrong.
Make a beady bead out of it and you've got a big rough nugget.
Oh my gosh, that would be incredible. Did you just hear that? Kim, make a beady bead out of rough diamonds. And
That'd be good.
that would be incredible.
Yeah, using monofilament so that you don't see that.
Oh, that would just be and at this price point, you absolutely can.
Yeah, that's why, you know, because, you know, if celebrities are using bigger rough diamond, we can make it bigger by making a bead out of it.
And of course, the most durable material on this entire planet. So you wear it as a ring, as a bracelet, whatever. You know, you've got it's got that durability right up there, 10 on the Mohs scale. Moving on, stay where you are on those phone lines. I've got lots to bring you. What did you say? Sorry. Oh, I love this. I was eyeing this up, Kim, in preparation to the show. I want to buy this. It looked beautiful on the system. It looks even more beautiful in real life. Look at that. Stunning quality.
Is that a mystic coating?
No, this is citrine. This is citrine. Look at the faceting as well. It's a graduated step-cut ovals, which I don't think quite does it justice. Look at that sparkle. Look at the fire. Oh, the quality of this Brazilian citrine is amazing. It's the very definition of lemony hues which you're looking for. In fact, it's more of a buttercup yellow. I'm thinking just a couple of these and some shepherd hook earrings, and you have got a very, you know, Princess Catherine pair of earrings. She favours this gemstone, particularly in the ear. I've got less than 30 of these available, so it is on a first come first served basis. Look at that fire. Can you see those different spectrums of colour coming through? The greens, the pinks, the purples, stunning, absolutely beautiful. I was eyeing this strand up in preparation to the show, Kimbo, and I was kind of hoping there was going to be a bigger quantity. You know, it's quite controversial, because if you do your sort of read up on the cutting of your gemstones, a briolette cut is 360 degrees. It's all the way around. So this is bordering on a briolette cut. The only difference is that it's an oval shape rather than the tendency to use sort of a teardrop, and but there's nothing stopping you actually using it in the same way that a briolette cut would be, which was really prominent in the Victorian era. They're great for sort of creating sort of suspended designs, you know, perfect for earrings. That's what I'm thinking straight away. These are earrings.
Have wrap loop, you know, on top, you know, with the like a bead, as if it's like a bead cap coming on top. But yeah,
I want this.
Do you know, I think it's what you're wearing, the colour coming through the yellow, it's making it...
I want this. This is some of the most beautiful citrine that certainly I've seen in a long time. And I've brought showcases in 2015. So this is very memorable to me. 95 carats of this buttery yellow gold. You can see it reflecting on the back of my hand, can't you? Because it is crystal clear clarity. I only wish I had a bigger quantity. That unfortunately there's less than 30. Now should be $27.95 all day long, moon and back, to be fair. In elevation to that price point, I would still be happy. Not $27.95 today. Happy New Year, everybody. Priscilla, Elizabeth, Jackie, Susan, Nicole, Deborah, Fiona, Claire, everybody that's with me today are tuning in. Happy New Year. $17.95. That's £10 slashed. Did you like the sound effects then? What was that? Sorry, Kim? Did you just do a DJ noise? Wiki, why? What? I did price slash and you came out with wiki. I've got no idea what goes through. Sometimes. This is what I have to contend with, jewellery makers, because I can hear everything that Ollie and Kim are actually saying in the gallery. And sometimes it does get included in my sentences. It's a good job I wasn't actually in the middle of a sentence and then randomly put wiki in there, isn't it? Because you'd have thought, you know, is that all right? Rajitha, I have to contend with this on a daily basis.
Oh.
And she's moved on from it now. The fact that Kim is actually on a completely separate subject and she's just moved over that wiki comment. Yeah. You had a Wookiee steak. You can't eat Wookiees. She said it was all right. Just a little bit chewy. Oh no, 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 no. Do you know what? I don't get it. I gotta be honest. I confess. And if I said this in the presence of Mark Smith, I know he would be. I'd see his eyes burning into the side of my head. I don't get the Star Wars. I don't get it.
Oh, I'm with you.
Do you not get it either?
I watched the Star Wars movie with my son, and I was like, okay, so where does this come from? You know, a character. And he's like, look, I'll tell you later. And I'm like, okay.
I don't get it.
I had to sit with him just because I went with him, and
Yeah.
I wanted, you know, he wanted to watch it, so rather than my husband.
Fair,
so
I mean, I have heard this is one of the best ever, and okay, cool. I'll probably watch it at some point, but it's not. I mean, I'm not rushing to get there.
I quite like the
Wookiees are
called?
the best character, though. I
what's
do
it
think.
called? The
R2D2.
Yes. Yeah.
The thing that walks like that.
It would go to the front.
The thing that walks like that.
But yeah, I was telling my son, you know, how are you going to convince me if there's another sequel coming to, you know, how are you going to bring me with you? Because, you know, you need to work hard to take me back to Star Wars movie.
I don't get the fact that it's like not in sequence as well. That just confuses me, and I'm easily confused. So, you know, I don't get it. Anyway, moving on. Moving on. These are beautiful. Can I bring that citrine back? Because I think this next to the citrine would just be amazing. Perfect colour combination for the forthcoming year. You've got faceted rondelles. And I'm going to show you next to that citrine. I mean, look at the quality of this aquamarine. Perfect sky blue, that's what we look for. And you've certainly got it here. Oh! Does it get any better than that? Wow. I don't know if it does. I don't know if it gets any better than that. 4x2 right the way up to 6x4mm size. You can see that intensity. Aquamarine is favoured by so many of the big designers because of its internal brilliance, because you can get it, and it's not always, and this is natural aquamarine, by the way, it's not even been heat treated to have that definition of blue. Let's take that out so I don't confuse anybody. Yeah, often you make sacrifices for one or the other. It's favoured by big designers just because it sparkles beyond belief. It's a very subtle tone. It's an elegant tone. We've adored it for absolutely centuries. There's a 22cm strand. There's a lot of aquamarine on here, and for any of you March babies, this is just going to absolutely astound you, even if you've got lots of aquamarine jewellery already. And by the way, I'm not just singling out the March babies. This is a gemstone which we all absolutely love. This price is it is gonna shock you. It's one of the best aquamarine prices that we've seen for faceted 85 carats of this size. In fact, the lowest price that we have of faceted aquamarine on the entire web. So 22 centimetres you've got, consistency of colour. Oh, straight down. First come, first serve. Wait. I was expecting this to be pushing the 3 figures. I really would. If somebody had said to me, what's the price on this, I would have said, you know, what, 70, 80, 90 pounds?
I totally agree with it. You know,
The
did
size.
you see the size of it?
Yeah. Without shadow of a doubt.
I've got aquamarine, smaller than the, you know, smaller size than this, and I've paid more than this.
Yeah, absolutely. How many have we got of these, Kimbo? Oh, we've got a massive quantity. This should have been a star buy, because it's certainly a star buy price. Or was it a star buy? Is this a special? Oh, okay. It is a previous star buy opportunity, and we're on. It's never what? Never been on the morning show? Why not? It should have been. The quality is just incredible. How have we managed to? Oh, it was launched on the Late Show. We have just over 200 of these, so in reality it is a star buy opportunity, and you're certainly getting it at a star buy price. If there are, my personal shopping cart today, diamonds, aquamarine, that citrine, that gorgeous clear quartz earlier on. Let me see. The first kit I would have been all over as well.
I would put the fluorite in the kit. as well.
Fluorite would be stunning, yeah. You do tend to make sacrifices in terms of its clarity for the colour, or the colour for the clarity, but you've got that combination of the two here. I mean, under magnification, as you can see on your screen, right the way into the heart of these aquamarines, you can see the brilliance, can't you? Lots of you there. Gosh, we are very, very busy today. Not just the fact that aquamarine is a recognised gemstone. I think most jewellers will be able to show you certain pieces of aquamarine within their establishments. The fact that it is often a considered price point means that $11.95, obviously those two don't, the dots don't connect, do they? Nicola, good morning to you in Kent. It's my 30th birthday in March. Happy birthday, Nicola. Yeah, I remember that. Long time ago.
I did not want to see number 3 coming in my age. I was like, I don't want, I don't want this birthday to
Nicola,
come.
we're all a little bit jealous of you. It's 30th birthday in March. I might have to treat myself to those as an... You definitely have to. Nicola, you definitely have to. For your... $11.95, why on earth not? That's an incredible deal. Happy birthday, Nicola, for March, by the way. There's something about a March baby. Are you a March baby, Ollie? A March baby, I find them... March babies are very... I don't know what star sign or anything like that they are. Is it Pisces? Are Pisces particularly tranquil? As in calm? Because, Ollie, you're quite calm. Nicola, are you calm? I don't know why I have to do this. But apparently I feel like I need to.
Maybe you're right, because I've got 3 close friends who come, whose birthday come in March, and yeah, you're right.
Have they got quite a calm persona,
yes.
I suppose? Yeah.
Not like, not like me. I'm quite loud, when I get to,
Yeah, me
when
too,
it's
not me.
my zone,
I'm not either. $11.95, gosh, there's loads of you there. Jackie, Paula, Diane, I can't physically call out everyone's names, but many of you choosing to multi-buy. Nicola, you know what? You've got to, haven't you? 30th birthday, that's a milestone. I hope you're happy about your 30th birthday, because you know what? I hated it. I hated turning 30.
Exactly. I was like, I don't want number 3 to come in my age,
No, I literally said to my mum and dad, no cards, no presents.
Oh.
You were like that on your 25th. Behave, Kimbo, behave. But to be honest, now I don't really care. But yeah, I was like, I don't want to do anything. I'd rather it literally go by and not even be mentioned.
Because then I did not know that there's another number 4 coming.
Yeah, same. Now I'm totally cool with it. I'd love to be turning 30 again. Totally would. Anyway, moving on. Ooh, these are pretty. Can I bring that aquamarine back? Can I bring that citrine back?
Wow.
Look how pretty that combination is. Really, I mean, these two are the Pantone colours. It's a little bit more peachy, but it's that kind of baby pink, which is and your baby blue would be your Pantone colours. But yeah, you've got to put an injection of lemon in there as well, don't you? That's stunning. Yeah. Can you imagine this? This is a boutique kit, isn't it? It's like a boutique kit.
Yeah, I can see Linda and Sheila working with these.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Perfect.
With sterling silver findings, or maybe even gold-plated sterling silver findings, you've got a combination of the shapes and facets, and then that really organic shape of your peach pearls. Beautiful. I do think that you're going to see an awful lot more peach. You know, back in the 80s, peach was very popular, wasn't it? Peach was very, very popular, especially for bridal. I think we're going to see a rejuvenation, a reincarnation of peach in colours and the pastel hues. I love this. It's a very soft and subtle colour, which is going to work so wonderfully with all different skin tones. If you love your pinks and you love your oranges, this is sort of a combination of the two. Given the fact that they are that baroque shape, you're going to see a lot of pearlescence, all of those, almost like a colour spectrum, I suppose, reflecting across the surfaces. That's because a pearl will actually reflect, if it's a good quality pearl like these, will actually reflect the surfaces from its surroundings, I suppose. So These might be actually giving off maybe a little bit of the green that I'm wearing, or maybe some of the blues, blue lighting from around the studio. They are 10 by 9 millimeter, so certainly significant and sizable. You've got that mixture of shapes which work wonderfully for maybe, I don't know, well, anything. You can use them for anything, can't you?
Yeah, like we had in the first kit, I told you my favorite was the
Baroque
pearl. I think it's because, you know, they stay flat on your skin.
Yeah.
And because of the you know, odd shape they have, I quite like it, you know, especially if you want to make a flower out of it.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it just works perfectly with all
You
those.
can use them kind of like a jigsaw, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can try to fit in
Try and
wherever.
fit them in together.
Yes.
Yeah, I totally understand
Imagine
what
a
you mean.
bracelet like that where
Lovely.
you've got, you know, all of them quite close to each other.
Really, really lovely. One of my favourite people, I think, consider her to be a national treasure. Our very own Mary Berry loves her Baroque pearls as well, doesn't she? Mary Berry is cool. I reckon she'd be a hoot. Yeah, I think she'd be a hoot, Mary Berry. And she'd also feed you really well as well, wouldn't she? I just think, yeah, she was, I remember watching Great British Bake Off and she was wearing some Baroque pearls, and to be fair, she could probably afford the perfectly round ones if she wanted to, but she chose Baroque pearls. And I think, Mary Berry, I salute you for that, because it shows that they are genuine gemstones, it shows they're not synthetic, and if your budget is, and you do prefer the absolutely spherical rounds, we can bring you those too. But if you embrace organicness, if you love, is that a word? But you know what I mean. If you embrace the curves, then without shadow of a doubt, you'll be loving these as much as Rajitha and I. Lowest ever price should be, it's already good, £9.95. That's where we should be. Not £9.95. Okay. Okay. Lowest ever price. When did it seem acceptable? When did it seem acceptable, I mean acceptable in a good way, to bring genuine cultured pearls at £5.95? When did this happen? When did this I don't know, milestone appear where we here at Jewellery Makers, as your second most favourite voted gemstone of 2015, when did we make it possible to bring it to you at prices like this? I'm just putting it out there because I can remember the day when I was up in the office that pearls of this size would certainly be pushing more your £20 plus. And they would definitely be a star buy. They wouldn't just be, you know, an opportunity sort of included in the show. They'd be a main feature headline piece. £5.95. It's not just me.
No, I remember that. Yeah, that's right, you know.
I mean, Jan, who's on tomorrow with us, she'd buy this strand, and I'm guessing that Jan, you're hang on, there is Jan's on the phone lines, on the web rather. Jan, guest designer, would make hundreds of pounds off this. And that's not, I'm not over exaggerating. She would take this, maybe restrand it, put some precious metal in there as well, probably keep it very, very simple. And she does generally work on the price bracket at £100 to £150 for cultured pearls. And it's all going back to what we expect, our expectations. You know, we expect diamonds, sapphires, emeralds, rubies, pearls, all your genuine gemstones to be a considered price point. Maybe here at Jewellery Maker we've kind of got a little bit, I suppose, complacent, and that does happen as well. We need to give ourselves a little bit of a shake right now. Not really, not literally, but kind of give ourselves a little bit of a mental shake and think, this is not usual. This is not usual. Just as long as we know £5.95 is not a usual price point for genuine pearls. Hello, and a very, very warm welcome to every single one of you. Needless to say, the majority, I'd say probably 80–90% of you are choosing to multi-buy, not just one, but sort of investing in 2s and 3s. It is looking like it is going to be a sellout. So well done to those of you that managed to get in there, get in there first, because those, if you miss it, if you miss the boat, you can't say I didn't warn you. The price points are just incredible. Well done. Well done, well done. Moving on to... Oh, I love this
This is
combination.
chrysocolla.
Chrysocolla. I love the fact that Rajitha, you spotted that straight away.
Because I was looking at chrysocolla recently.
You're loving chrysocolla?
Yeah.
It's not just chrysocolla there, there's 4 strands in here. You've got picture jasper, 2 strands of chrysocolla and emerald. Well, that's a nice combination.
I actually thought first I thought emeralds, but then I could see the blue, and then I was like, no, it's chrysocolla.
Yeah, there's a combination of the 2 in here, which is beautiful. Chrysocolla is a gemstone which is very copper. It's got a real presence of copper, so it's often likened to that of your turquoise, and you can understand those similarities. It's a definite green stroke blue. If you can picture it from maybe, if you imagine us stood on the moon right now and looking down at our big and beautiful planet, chrysocolla is very reminiscent of that, those blues and greens. You've also got within here your fancy jasper, that's this one here, so there's a combination of greens, blues, you've got pinks in there, burgundy tones also, and you also have your emerald, stunning emerald, and a real intensity of green coming through. So for those of you that, like myself, who adore this colour, who find it very complementary to their skin tone, who love to work with greens, here's a really rare opportunity. I don't get to bring you chrysocolla, especially not in a bundle, especially not in a double strand opportunity like this. So there's 4 opportunities, 4 gemstones included, over, let me just see, 355, 300, you've got 385 carats of your chrysocolla. Sarah Bennett, who I'm sure many of you know here at Jewellery Maker, she has her own designer collection. She favours chrysocolla within that collection. A lot of jewellers, well, I say a lot, the few jewellers who actually do get the chance to work with chrysocolla will really, really use that as a selling point for its rare and exciting characteristics. Absolutely stunning forest greens, but chrysocolla included. I would normally be talking about your emerald in this opportunity, but it has to be taken over by given the fact, the rarity that I see this very gemstone. Well done. You've got 130 carats, sorry, 285 carats of chrysocolla. You've got 220 carats of your fancy jasper. Then you've got 240 carats of your emerald, which is totally and utterly natural, by the way. It's not heat treated in any way, shape or form. Similarly to your chrysocolla, that's not treated, all your jasper. So this is, I'm right in saying that, Kimbo, aren't I? These are totally natural. Totally natural. Emeralds, there we go, you can see on your screen, not heat treated, nothing in brackets there, which we'll always stipulate to you. Chrysocolla, yeah, natural, nothing there actually mentioned. There you are, your emerald, natural. So it's a natural bundle. Jasper.
Some of them are really large sizes. They're not just the chip size.
No, they are really big and substantial, aren't they? Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Let's bring that New Year's Day price in for you, shall we?
Every time I want to build up my stash, and yes, I only buy from Jewellery Maker. This is like stash it opportunities where there's a let's say some fair coming. I need to make pieces where I can't charge them too much, so I need to think about how much I am paying for my gemstones.
Not cutting corners, wrong word, but yeah, I know what you mean.
So what I do is it's like if I get this is like I'm really looking for sale opportunities or reduction in prices. I put £3 every strand. If I can get each strand, if I can get it, I'll buy it. Well, so I get this, I calculate it, it's like £2 and slightly above that. Buy it.
Absolutely.
This is it. These are the ones.
Emerald.
First thing is the price, and then I'll say, okay, then chrysocolla emeralds. I won't even be selling it on this, on a Christmas tabletop sale, because I'll
save it for another occasion.
Yeah, exactly.
At 100%, $8.95. I mean, I'd pay that for the emerald alone. I'd pay that for the chrysocolla alone. I'd pay that for the fancy jasper alone. Fabulous. Well done to you. Moving on to. Oh, now I love this. If you're looking for a big, substantial gram weight.
Oh, I can see
We've
that.
did we launch this, Kimbo? Okay, we have got over 300, so it's a big quantity. And just to give you a little bit of a heads up, if you're looking for a big, sizable chain, I'm not talking about ones which are. I mean, here at JewelleryMaker, we always bring you chains that are, made to last. Not those chains that I always talk about that always kind of stick to your skin. There's no weight behind it, so they literally don't hang properly. You know the ones I'm referring to. They're kind of featherweight. And I mean, what's the point of those? You can't even see it. Anyway. Okay, some people might find those might like those. Personally, I sound like I'm going off on a tangent, don't I? I like something that I can see, that I know if I put a pendant on is going to hold that pendant, is going to have durability behind it. As soon as I pop this to the hand, you'll know exactly what I'm referring to. This is arguably, probably one of our biggest and most substantial amounts of precious metal in a finished piece of jewellery. I'm going to loop that over so you can see the actual charm, and that's where the 925 stamp is, and that extension chain. Now, we have got a big quantity of these, and just to give you a heads up, we intend to bring you a substantial price slash. There's 40 centimetres, which roughly equates to about 16 inches, but then you have got that obvious choice that you can actually extend it. If you've got sterling silver, if you've got any of our findings previously, you can extend that chain very, very readily, easily. Substantial though, it is substantial and it's built to last. This is what we call a curb chain. So if you actually see on the back of my hand, look how it lays. It actually lays flat. The links themselves are nestled into one another, if you like, so it lays beautifully across the décolletage. Yeah, I've seen this chain before, and I know which one. I know that what this has previously sold for, and it's always been an incredible deal. So I'm really excited by what Kim is going to do for you this morning. Grab it whilst you can, even if you've got loads of sterling silver chains. If you bought this and took it to, like Rajitha was talking about, maybe one of your fairs that are up and coming, and sold this at a profit, nothing done to it, then you'd most definitely be quids in, just because how substantial the precious metal, the quality, the link, the fluidity of that link as well can be. Now, okay, can I just give you a shout out? Kathy buying 2, Sheila buying 3, Karen, you're with me, Caroline, Joanna, Susan, Oxford buying 2, Kay buying 3, Elaine buying 4. We've got Jeanette there. I'm just talking about people that have made the confirmations thus far. We've also got Georgina, Midlothian, Ingrid, Rosemary, Michaela, Valerie, Sheila, Suffolk's with me, London's with me. Hello to you. Leicestershire, Kay in Leicestershire has just bought 3 of these. Who did I just miss? Rosemary, you've just made your confirmation there. I can't physically keep up because every time I say someone's name, another person jumps into that queue. Solid 925 sterling silver. You've got that finish, you've got that beautiful luster. You can see the average gram weight at the bottom of the screen there. 5 grams in total is the average. There's nothing stopping you having that sort of personalized if you wanted to. It is coming your way at a price slash. Kim, how many did you say we've got? 377 to be precise. We should be bringing it to $10.95. Yeah, this is going to be more of an investment sterling silver chain. But can I just say, if you were to go into your local town, your local shopping centre, I reckon this would be pushing sort of your £50–60. Not $10.95. Price slash for 377 opportunities. That's why I'm saying, if you fill your boots. If you want to buy multiples of these, crack on. Average gram weight of 5 grams. Can I just point out the average weight of a sterling silver ring? 1.5 grams. So we are way over double that, way over double that. Paula buying 3, Yorkshire buying 3, Nottinghamshire buying 3, Susan buying 2. We've got Jennifer there, Vera in Tyne-and-Wear, hello to you. Sylvia in Glamorgan buying 4. Cornwall, you're with me, congratulations. I can't physically, Angela, you've just bought 2 of these as well. Hello to you, Dillis, hello to you, Anne, hello to you, Jackie in Monmouthshire, Mary in Dorset just buying 3. So many of you multi-buying, and I'm really struggled to actually read out the names right now. I'm thinking, right, this is where my savvy shopper head literally gets put on my shoulders, because dare I say it, oh gosh, I don't think I'm going to be popular with it if I say this. Can I say it and then move on really quickly? If I say it really fast and then move on really quickly, it's like, imagine it didn't happen. But this is what I'm thinking. Christmas next year. You can't dwell on that, Rajitha.
No,
Don't say anything because I might not be popular for saying it. How many people went, oh, for goodness sake? For goodness sake, Eleanor. Have you just talking about Christmas 2016? See, now I'm solidifying it. What? Shut up, Eleanor. Know when to stop. You can see, I'm just having a little conversation with myself right now. 5 grams does not equal £7.95. I totally agree. Well done, Jay. Absolutely. I totally concur. I totally concur. Can I just point out birthdays, christenings, just because presents? It's good for everything, isn't it? Everybody needs chains. It's probably the most requested item of jewellery that I get from my family and friends. Do you get that, Rajitha?
Yes, especially when, you know, one, we know how much it costs elsewhere. Two, those who like simple jewellery, this is what you want. You just
I wear something like this on a daily basis.
Exactly. You just want to change and gemstone. I actually wanted to come and have a feel of it, just to know, you know, after I get back, if anything is left,
pop over,
I might
lovely.
just get it for myself.
Come on, pop over. And Kim's just pointed out, you have a feel of it. You can see how substantial it is, my darling.
Yeah, it looks substantial right from there.
Yeah, that is one of the heaviest. Yeah,
it's weighty.
It is weight. You can feel that, which I think is really, really important.
Thank you.
Kim has just said to me, my producer, and I'll say this whilst you're all dialing through. She says, my mum won't buy a pendant unless it comes on a chain. Do you know what? Confession time, I'm a little bit lazy like that as well. Given the fact I can buy chains here readily, but I don't see 5 gram chains like this, and it is an average weight, but I'm a little bit lazy like that. Or if I've got a pendant, I don't swap my chains around. They tend to be, and the reason for that is because I have my jewellery box and mine are all laid out next to one another, because I think certain chains will match certain styles of pendants. Do you agree with that? There we are, lovely. I'm glad I'm not alone by that. So it's not me being lavish, but at £7.95 you can afford to be lavish, can't you? I just think certain designs like this would be, in my opinion, a really big sort of silver wirework display. Margaret in 5, what an awesome emergency gift, yes, for throughout the year. Best wishes to you all. That's Margot. Hello to you. Totally agree.
That's a good idea.
I have to do my sort of reenactment, my Gwyneth Paltrow of when you do forget someone's birthday. We've all been there. We have, you know, life gets us caught up and you forget things and you're like, oh, I just popped round for a coffee. Yeah, it was my birthday last week, and you're like, yeah, I know. I've got your present upstairs. I'll just go get it. We've all been there, haven't we? We have all been there. And you're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. That's why, okay, that's why, confession time. I really hope none of my friends are watching this morning. That's why I always have a pair of scissors and also some of your sticky tape upstairs. Because otherwise, if you've got your emergency gift things upstairs, which I have, and you need to, you know, I'm just nip into the bathroom for a second. What do you do? What do you do if your sellotape, etc. is not there? You're in trouble, aren't you? You are absolutely in trouble. So yeah, emergency gift. Totally agree, Margot. It really is.
Actually, JewelleryMaker gift bag, it serves the purpose to me. You know, I make sure that they're there.
Oh yes, one of the chiffon bags. That's quick thinking, that is, Rajitha.
Jewellery like this.
Quick thinking, that. I need to do that more often. Love it. Well done. Well done. Beautiful example of this gemstone. I adore it on so many levels. A phenomena gem, which I think is one of the most explosive displays. Tiger's eye is all about what we call, this is a word which I think rolls off the tongue, chatoyancy. I love it. Tiny, tiny inclusions reflect and play with the light. If you can imagine it, so those inclusions sort of grabbing hold of those little rays, and then they just kind of migrate themselves across the surface of the gemstone. The gem literally looks like it is described. These are fabulous quality. You can see it from a distance, can't you?
You need to put them on because it goes so well.
Yes, with the outfits. I say outfits because both of us.
That's right, yes.
Both of us, Rajitha and I, you know, we planned it honestly to be matching.
9 o'clock call last night.
Last night we were on the phone having what are you wearing, Rajitha?
Don't shame. We got to plan what
Yeah,
to
we
say.
had a plan. Well, Rajitha was like, I'm wearing mustard, so that means you've got to wear khaki. It's okay, no problem. Because we got Tiger's Eye in the show.
Yeah, it was for Tiger's Eye, that's right.
I love this colour combination though. I mean, look at that chatoyancy. Look how they move. Can you see that? Fabulous quality. Amazing quality. Yeah, it does. Kim's saying it reminds me of caramel. It does, doesn't it? The sheen that you get across, and they are a very high shine. In certain locations around the world, Tiger's Eye is one of the most valuable and treasured gemstones on the entire planet, and I understand that. It's fascinating, absolutely fascinating. And earlier on we were talking about how mustards are very prominent in the season at the moment. I've got a mustard handbag which I carry at the moment, and Rajitha, you're wearing a beautiful outfit like so. This would be really complimentary of it as well. And in all different seasons it's going to transcend through. Totally and utterly natural. This is your more stereotypical coral, the one is more infamous when it comes to Tiger's Eye. It can also be dyed, but this is natural, so left as Mother Nature actually intended. 390 carats of this gorgeously chatoyant gemstone, and like every single one of them has got that fabulous movement. Just pick one on the back of my hand, whichever one you choose, and just watch it as I just move ever so slowly. Fascinating, isn't it? You never thought that a gemstone could actually almost appear to migrate. Well done, Jeanette, Caroline, Martha, Yvonne, London, you're with me as well. Let's bring that price tag in for you. Should be $7.95. I had to stop myself mid-sentence then. Should be $7.95. Lowest ever price.
12 millimetre.
12 millimetre plain rounds, yeah, not 6, not 4, and that would still be a really good deal. No-brainer, isn't it? It's an absolute no-brainer. You'd just be adding it to your order straight away, or I certainly would. And I'm not surprised. Yvonne's bought 3, Martha's bought 3, Caroline's bought 2, Jeanette's bought 2. Brenda's there, London's there. I've got telephone bidders with me as well. That's incredible. Yeah. How often do we see this gemstone, and how often do we see it at these kind of price points? Is this clearance right now? It certainly looks like a clearance price point to me. Please do your price comparisons. There are locations and countries around the world that look at Tiger's Eye and consider it as highly as your diamonds, your sapphires, your rubies, your emeralds. It's flying out of the vault, and I'm not surprised. Very good morning, Suffolk, Angela, Trishale, hello to you, Kathy, Jill, lots of, 2 Carols, Suffolk and Wrexham, hello to you, Helen, June, I literally, Medwin in Somerset, what a lovely name, Suffolk, you're there, Arlene, I physically can't keep up now. Have we got quantity of these, Kimbo? Had 150. Well, they're going to sell out. Can I bring that citrine back in? Oh, yes. The brilliance that you get from the citrine mixed with the chatoyancy of this Tiger's Eye. That's amazing.
The citrine works with almost all the strands. Also, something I can see there.
Incredible, absolutely incredible. All over the world. Hello to you, Kirsty in Australia. Happy New Year to you. Now I'm thinking, Australia, is that ahead or behind?
Ahead.
You're ahead, aren't you?
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're definitely ahead. Oh, so you're well and truly into your new year now, aren't you? Well and truly into your new year. Can I just say this would work perfectly as well, because you've got the size, the 12 millimetre size. The clear quartz that I brought you earlier on, and this is almost a metre of, so it's just going to go on and on. I can't actually hold it. 1 second. This takes a bit of meticulous planning. But look out at that combination with your Tiger's Eye. Now, if you're thinking, how do I get hold of that, Elle? Don't panic. Launched it earlier on today. Bear with me while I just pop that down for a second because I'm running out of hands. Sorry, for 1 second. We just pop that there because I don't want to put it directly on the desk. Okay, I need to do this. Look at that. Almost a metre.
It's one of those skipping rope strands, isn't it?
You've said a curtain of genuine gemstones.
Oh, I can already see, you know, the chandeliers, you know?
Oh yeah, draped around a chandelier or in a window, dream catchers.
I think perfect for home decor. Definitely you can use it for jewellery as well, but you know, it's just thinking outside the box.
Absolutely. You could use it in so much, couldn't you? So much. You know, maybe around sort of candelabras if you've got a dining room table.
Lampshade?
Yes, that would be stunning.
Yeah,
Draped
just
kind of Tiffany style, absolutely. $9.95 for almost a metre of natural clear quartz all the way from India, so you can see that beautiful, beautiful quality. Do make those confirmations because I've not seen this length. It's the most affordable way of buying your clear quartz, and it is an essential, isn't it, for anybody's stash. As a jewellery maker, you always need to sort of replicate that diamond-like brilliance. Amazing, absolutely incredible. Now we have got so much more to bring you throughout the course of the afternoon. I'm with you for another hour. Rajitha, are you stopping with me for the next hour?
Yes, I can.
Yes, lovely. So we've got the presents.
No, I'll be stopping now in 5 minutes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so sorry, I beg your pardon. So when you on next, my lovely?
It's only last week of January.
Last week of January,
Yeah.
tune in, you can see the gorgeous Rajitha again. It's so nice to see you, honey.
Thank you.
And Happy New Year to you.
Thank you.
I hope
to
you enjoyed
too.
the rest of the day.
Oh,
So tune in for the end of January. I'm back with you with some stunning Brazilite. We're talking about pastel hues. That's coming up after a very short break. We've got more incredible inspiration, more amazing New Year bundles, more new in strands. It's going to be fast and furious the last hour with myself. Thank you so much for tuning in this New Year's Day. I hope you had a fantastic start to the year so far. And I hope you enjoyed celebrating last night. Maybe you had a quiet one like me, but believe me, if things had been different, I would have been raising a glass as well, but not just me to think about now. So Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Don't go anywhere, though. We'll be back, and Happy New Year to you once again,
Thank you. And
Rajitha.
to everyone, Happy New Year from my side. Such a lovely opportunity to wish everyone.
Oh, bless you, bless you. Isn't she gorgeous? We'll be back in a very short time after this.